pretend we're
Hi, welcome to Arby's. What would you like to order?
Yeah, could I have a large number 3 extra fries? Could I get onion on the burger, no cheese, and could I get a milkshake?
Alright, large number 3. What else was that?
I said a large number 3 extra fries, onions, no cheese, and a milkshake.
Okay, a large number 3. Extra fries, onion, no cheese, and milkshake. What kind of flavor milkshake would you like?
Could I get a vanilla, please?
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay, go to the next window, thank you.
I like doing that shit way too much. I enjoy it.
Regulated
I've got a question for you guys. Who has better bread? Better bread?
Who has
Chris Evans.
better bread?
I don't know.
I've never seen Dwarf bake.
Have you seen Chris Evans
What?
bake?
Oh, beard. Well, I have to go with Dwarf, partially because I can comment on Chris Evans' hair. I can't comment on Dwarf's. Why bread? Because you typed it.
Yeah, you did type bread.
Wait, Dwarf, you own bread? Yes, bread.
Yes.
Let's
And
get
the
this bread.
guys look forward to the baking stream where I burn down the kitchen. Baking stream, and I'm like, listen, here's dough, flop. I'm gonna put it in the oven. I just throw that in the oven. I'm like, good luck to us all.
I honestly don't know why he's frozen. Did he just proposition us? What the hell was that? Well, yeah, that's true. Was he trying to summon rain? Plane's moving. Plane's moving! Oh! What the fuck? Oh my god! Okay, that was cool.
I live to serve. Yeah. I'm just a bachelor looking for what the frick?
Hold right, right trigger. Oh! Oh! Ah! Okay.
Disgusting.
I'm not gonna remember. This is a lot of controls. Oh! Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you, love. The bits. Thanks.
I'm gonna be so pissed we had to spend a whole stream on one goddamn planet.
A cactus?
Yep, and it's our way up to the dark corridor.
All the things. Of all the things. Of all the things that they could have brought in from Final Fantasy, it was the fucking cactus! You made me spend an hour wasting everyone's time finding these fucking blocks, of which 8 could have made a set of stairs. No. We had to build a cactus, because the cactus is the one thing that people actually remember from fucking Final Fantasy. You know, to this day, every now and again, I kind of get the urge to maybe replay Kingdom Hearts 3, because, you know, in your mind, it's like childbirth. You know, your mind
Which
has
neither
to.
of us would know about.
Yeah, your mind apparently has to blot out the pain, because if you ever remembered how painful it was, you would never have kids again, and humankind would just be gone.
I just sympathize with that rage, because that was me with my Mac this morning for work, where it just randomly decided, like, oh, we're going to do an upgrade, so you have to sit here for 10 full minutes, at Microsoft minutes, even though it's an Apple one. And it decided to boot up my browser, which I was watching a tutorial on Kubernetes, some software stuff, but it was YouTube. So naturally it started playing a 10-minute ad, and I got stuck listening to it the whole time, because all I had was a little progress bar and like, we're updating your computer, and I was just like, this is fucking salt in the wound right now.
Was it one of those stupid ads like you weren't even allowed to skip?
I think you probably could have done it. Would have been like it would have gone like the first 5 seconds and then you could skip.
Oh, okay.
But because I couldn't get into the browser, it just kept going and going, and I was just like, oh, fuck you both.
That's
so mad.
Real legit.
Because like, I'm supposed to be on for a meeting right now, but I can't because my computer decided to upgrade, and it's just like,
that shit happens to me all the time. Hold on, before I get into that rage, I need to make your
I was
cocktails.
gonna say, you might need to move that out of the way. It might become a victim soon.
Yeah, so let's get the drinking going. Very, very careful. Oh, look at that shit. Yes, olive. Wow, that's strong. Okay, I can smell that it's strong.
This might be my only one for tonight, then, because I already had a glass of wine before coming here, so.
Okay, yay!
Am I drinking it out of the shaker?
No.
Okay, that was really delayed. So
I was weighing the pros
the
and
ice
the
in there?
cons. Oh, the ice is in here.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm doing that. You want to say hi to people in chat?
Fazil, holy shit! Hi, how are you doing?
This is me saying hi and taking a drink.
Hold on, quickly. What is up to Snark? Congrats on first. JC, congrats on second. And Fazil, last but certainly not least, how have you been? I actually was Fazil's mentor at a previous company.
No shit!
I'm assuming this is the same Fazil because it looks like it, but if you're not that
Awesome.
Fazil, then sorry for making it awkward. But I got to watch a little bit of your stream, Fazil. It was really cool. So I didn't get to finish watching the whole thing, but it was really awesome. So thanks for reaching out. But yeah, this is cool. So getting our drink on.
Yup.
In prep for this game that requires lots of accents, which I'm sure we'll do a
That's gonna be
fantastic job
fun.
on.
But it's time for the return of Mia. We have to wait. I think we talked about this.
We did
Which
talk
one
about
needed
it.
the Mia voice.
We talked about it when we were getting blitzed over at the, in preparation for the, what's it called? The recording that we had of ourselves for the cooking show. I can't think of the name because...
Americano.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I think I was having a week too, so maybe I was more than you were.
Stir. Okay.
Thank you for my drink.
You're welcome. Cheers.
What y'all drinking? And it should have water on the side because good for you.
Yeah, we don't. Well, she does. I don't, but I should.
I always have water on my side. This is very tasty.
Yay! I'm glad. See what's all in there. So there's the creme de cassis, a little bit of lime juice, a little bit of the what's the cherry liqueur?
Maraschino?
Yeah. Well, not maraschino, the fancy schmancy one with the bottle with the wrapped rope on it.
That's Luxardo.
Luxardo, yeah.
That was basically maraschino.
Yeah, just the Luxardo or the maraschino that's too full of itself. A little bit of sour cherry juice, and then a shit ton of gin and a little bit of vodka.
I should probably also mention too, I'm technically on call right now, so
Well, shit.
I can't get too but it's fine. Whatever.
And that shall be your only one for the night.
Probably especially because I'm not gonna be able to drive. So we were talking about voices. You have to take both Laura and Steve because we are not doing a romantic scene together. Like, that's not happening.
Oh, we'll give Steve the voice.
Yes.
Yeah, let's bring that back.
I think I said I would take the gentleman this time.
Yes, you take the gentleman.
And I really want Olympia.
Yes, you should have Olympia.
I haven't quite decided on her voice. I think she's supposed to be Greek, right?
Possibly?
I don't know how to do a Greek accent.
I mean, the name would indicate it.
I'm going to go probably more Transylvanian because that's kind of the
yes,
mood she is.
do a Transylvanian. I think that's awesome.
I want to drag your blood. Drag your blood? I want to drag your blood.
Do I get the bald midget?
Oh, he's talking about Ziggy?
Yeah.
He's a midget?
He's tiny.
He's tiny. He is tiny. Sure, go for it.
Okay, that would be a
You're
Mia.
gonna take the Irishman or Scottishman.
Oh, get ready for just a pan-European accent that's gonna come out of
I
there.
was gonna say the reason you get him is because anytime you try to do any other accent, it always comes out as Irish.
Really? Because I thought it just
Or
somehow
Scottish or
settles
whatever.
into like British at a certain
I don't
point.
even know. It just depends. Who else? I think I was taking Yvette to do French.
Yes, because you do a better French accent than I do.
Un croissant. What else is there? Well, how many do we have? I think I have a lot of them right now.
No, that's fine. Go. I mean, you kind of need to because I'm Laura. So.
Oh, that's fair. I was gonna take the old lady.
Yes, please do.
Do you want to take Archibald Carrington?
Yes, I'll do a very slobby accent.
Oh, and then there's also Mustache Guy. I can't think of his name.
Oh, I got a good one for Mustache
Okay,
Guy.
good.
You're not gonna understand a word he says.
Well, then you have to make it sound outraged.
Yes, he will totally be that.
You look like you have a head crab like on your face.
Yep, it's gonna happen. Oh shit! I should have got like one of those giant, oversized, like cutout mustaches. Slap it on my face every time his voice comes up.
Oh, yes. Sorry, my tummy's being a little funky right now.
Aw.
I'm good, but I'm just like.
Well, we should probably give some context. So, if this is, first of all, if this is your first time coming here, welcome. My name is Melissa, aka Cocktails and Consoles, and this is Sister Cocktails, aka Lisa. And yeah, we love to celebrate the old games because they're fucking great. And the one we're playing today, if you were ever a fan of Sierra games, you know this game because this game is either this one or King's Quest V. One or both of them came out because they had to release two versions of it. So they had to do the version before they could do voices, and they had to do a version after they could do voices.
This one definitely had two voices, I know.
Yes.
Or two versions, sorry.
Yeah. And King's Quest V, I think that one may have come out earlier, and then they re-released it
Really?
later.
King's Quest V came before? Oh wait, which one's King's Quest V?
That's the one where with Old Graham and the Owl. Which probably would make a better title for it anyway.
Old Graham and the Owl.
Old Graham and the Owl.
Is 4 the one where you're the prince that ends up on the island?
4 is Rosella.
Oh, I thought that was 3.
3 is the sun.
Okay, I thought that was.
In the Manischewitz, I don't know what the Mananan.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah, that I never finished that one. I couldn't get out of the fucking house.
It's hard.
It is hard.
That was, I think, one of the harder kind of Sierra style games. Like, there's so many ways to die, but it wasn't like you just immediately died. It was like, well, if you fuck this up now, you're screwed later on.
I love those.
Really?
Because it's like consequences for your actions.
I guess, but it's like very delayed consequences of your
true.
actions. Like, don't give the whatever, is it the ribbon to the bird or something? Don't give something to the bird because then she'll take it, and then you can never use that item for something later in the game, and you're basically stuck.
That is, yeah, that's one of the weirdest times because like every item must be used. They wouldn't give you something that you weren't going to use, and they shouldn't give you a way you can just like lose it.
I did appreciate
that one did.
There were like 2 paths you could take that though. That was cool for replayability.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, I love the concept of the game. Like, I mean, the graphics don't hold up, but you wouldn't expect it to. But, oh, it was so good. I started on 4 of that one, oddly enough, and kind of worked my way backwards and then worked my way forwards. Though I never actually beat the first King's Quest ever once.
I haven't played any of them, so. I haven't played
the second one.
any Sierra games except for Quest for Glory 4. And I
Oh,
didn't complete
Quest
it
for
because
Glory
I had the version that we bought.
Uh-huh.
And it was based off of the clock speed of the computer.
Yep,
so anytime you went on the screen, anytime you had something that was based off that, like a slow drain on your health,
Yeah.
like, well, game is not unbeatable.
That is true. So yeah, so part of the reason why we really love the Sierra games, not only because we grew up with them, I mean, this was really like the first serious gaming for PC. Like, Nintendo was out during that time, SNES, yeah, I'm gonna call it SNES, came out during that time as well, but PC games, especially Sierra games, just had something special because it really required you to think on top of like enjoying a game, and that's like the only reason why our parents even let us have or play computer games, was because, you know, they wanted us to be able to learn. And so we punished them for this by playing Leisure Suit Larry in the living room. That was so fucking awkward.
So not appropriate.
No, especially not for kids. And not a 9-minute sex scene with your parents standing over your shoulder in the kitchen.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I never played.
Leisure
Well, I
Suit
played
Larry
it for a
3.
little bit. I played, I think it was like one of your saves in the middle of the game, and I
Oh,
tried
shit.
it, and then I was like, I can't figure this out. We were on a ship, and there's a pool, and I was just like, I didn't make it to some place in time, and I
That
was just
was
like,
2.
fuck this. This is complicated.
I like 2. 2 was one of my favorites.
I was young when I played it, too, so I'm like, I don't understand how to play this game. So,
Right.
And probably for good reason.
Like, you actually had to be fast because it was all for the most part it was all typing interface. Like you had a mouse and you could use it, but it really wasn't doing much more than kind of guiding the character if you didn't use the arrow keys. And at some games they didn't even stop the game while you were typing a command, so you had to set your character going, learn how to type super fast, or your character was dead before you could say pick up chair. So, thankfully they fixed that later, so the second you started typing, it paused the game, which was a nice addition.
Are you saying that all, like, the generation of Sierra game players all have a WPM that puts everyone else to shame?
Where do you think I learned it?
I gotta go fast!
Because if I didn't type fast, someone died, damn it. I wasn't gonna have that blood on my hands. Oi.
Hey, JC, how you doing?
Hey!
Hey, Just Anomaly, how are you?
What's up? So, so this game is actually a sequel to a game we played a few weeks ago, so all the VODs are... Sorry, no, Twitch speak on YouTube makes no sense. All the videos from that stream are on the channel if you want to go back and enjoy it. It's a great game. That one was The Colonel's Bequest. So we are Laura Bao. We are a college student, I think, in the 20s.
I think this is after college for her at this point.
Yes, by the time we get to this one, we are after... I think this is her first job.
Yeah.
So we just survived being invited to a mansion out in the bayou of Louisiana where an old guy was going to bequeath his millions, and all the people there had dark secrets, so we had to find out. And every hour, someone died. It was very much, and then there were none, which is one of my most favorite books and most horrifying books, but oh god, it's so good. This one, I don't know if this one kind of plays after a particular Agatha Christie. Was and then there were none in Agatha Christie?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Well, I think, yeah, it was once called, I think, 10 Little Indians. And
Yeah,
then they
10 Little
renamed
Indians.
because it talks about there's a poem about, or 10 Little Soldiers. It goes, it's the same poem in 2 different versions, depending on what you're doing.
Yeah, as PC-ness ranked up, they're like, yeah, we should probably call it 10 Little Indians anymore.
Basically, there's 10 that drop off one by one for reasons, and then the murder story takes kind of place after that. This one, I don't know. I mean, this is just typical, I think, murder story. So.
That's true.
But this game got me in love with museums, actually.
Right?
And now I'm like, I want to go to a museum and hopefully somebody dies so we can do an investigation.
Yeah, this is why I avoid
fucked
mask
up in the head.
rooms at museums, and you're gonna see why. So yes, so this one is, our character's continuing on. The nice thing is you really didn't need to know a lot about her backstory for this. Like, if you never played the first one, you can pretty much just play this one with
They don't
no
even
problems.
refer to the old one.
That's true.
Or maybe they do once, and that's it.
Yeah. So that we wanted to give you guys a little bit of background in case you're like, oh, hey, this character's kind of cool. I'd love to know more. So it starts off in Colonel's Bequest, and then we get into Dagger of Amon. Now, thankfully, the graphics for this one much better than the first one. It's not so blocky.
We have more
in
colors.
This one. We have, what was it? 64 colors.
Maybe.
Which to choose from.
That or 128, I don't know.
That's true. All right, well, let me see if I can get this not only running, but also shared. So I didn't preload this to get all the things set up because some of the bad habits with... oh, yeah, that's right. We need the non-cheat. Some of the bad habits with Sierra games is that it would just immediately launch into the introductory video that doesn't even allow you to pause. They've since fixed that. But I didn't want you guys to miss any content, so let me go ahead and get this up and running. EGA graphics definitely have a style all of their own. Octerix, what's up, dude? Oh, there's that
Octerix.
sound!
No, I'm not listening. Oh no. I'm not listening.
Oh.
Tum-tums.
Oh, good. Okay. Oh, now the trick is, can Streamlabs recognize it?
This game again.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. I'm still trying to find the thingy-majig.
Well, while you're doing that, let me just click into a couple of things and try to get it to prompt. Hi! Yay! It loaded! Okay, good.
That's promising.
That is very promising. Let me also crank up audio a bit.
They should be in the manual, right?
Yes.
Oh, poop! Should be here somewhere.
Sorry if this makes no sense for people. So Sierra Games knew just how easy it was for people to make pirated copies of their games, because this was back in, what was it, the 5 1/4 and 3 1/2 floppy disk era. So the way they kept people from pirating their games was every game had to come with a manual, and in order to play the game, you had to basically answer a question that you could only get from the manual. Now, I don't know why they didn't think of, hey, by the way, people can just make copies of the manual, because they could. But, you know, it was the intent was there, which was nice.
How many people had a scanner back in that day, like at that age? I don't think it was super
true.
prevalent, and then you didn't have phones with camera capabilities.
Oh god, no, you
so
definitely
it was
didn't
a
have
little
any
harder,
of that.
but
Yeah. It's like you'd have to Xerox it if it didn't have any of the red stuff in front of it.
Why can I not find this? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know they're. Oh, was it? You have to answer, like, which Egyptian god or something?
Oh, I think you're right. Yeah, and it was like one of the symbols, which we may be able to get it just off the symbol.
Oh wait, I think. Maybe we have to, because I can't seem to find the manual online.
Some companies relied on using colored paper that copiers couldn't detect. Exactly. Yeah. Which I think is why the Sierra printed their hint books with that red.
I thought they were printed with the red, so you had the decoder that you could use to, like, make sure you didn't spoil the game for you.
They do, but that could also serve a double purpose.
Yeah, that's true. But they only did it on the pages where there was, like, the hint part of it. And
Yeah.
I don't think they did it with the
Was the manuals?
Quick
Probably
thing.
not, yeah.
Why can't I find this?
Well, while you're doing that, we're going to hit the introduction.
I love this music. I love the music a lot more in this game. They did a good job with it.
Indeed. Oh, the Williams family.
Let us know if you can't hear it, guys.
Or if
time
it
it's, like,
drowns us out.
quieter this time around. Last time I
Yeah.
was going deaf.
Shivers at the Glorious FM. Mm-hmm.
Come on, we have animations, guys. It's great. Getcha.
Yeah.
Gonna getcha.
It's like he's trying
I'm
to
gonna
catch a
getcha.
cat.
Tickles!
Oh no, this one has the voices! Alright, we're going to turn the
We
voices
can turn
off.
the voices off. Aw, they're bridal carrying them.
Why would you just leave a steamer trunk open?
Okay, can
Damn, oh, it's my air conditioner. I thought I got the version that didn't have the voices.
yeah, I think you can turn it off.
Yeah.
Like the little pellets of people.
Mm-hmm.
There is still time to correct this most grievous misunderstanding.
Oh, we
with
haven't kicked
culture.
him out either.
The
Oh,
dagger
true.
of Amon must be returned to Egypt.
Stay out of my way, or I'll thrash you within an inch of your life.
Surely
I'm so
you can find a
bored.
way to accommodate everybody.
That guy could
Joseph.
easily just like knock his
Who
block
are
off.
you to tell me what I can do with my own
yes.
property?
Needs to be
Your
angry
property?
American.
What
Tell me
authority
what to
do
do
you
with my
have?
property.
The authority of the Egyptian Antiquities Service.
Sorry, the
So
voice.
if you don't
voice
like
is
it,
so
I suggest you waddle on back to Egypt and complain to your own government.
Ian government.
Would it not be better to work this out
Hey,
diplomatically?
Jonathan.
Jonathan?
This isn't a case for diplomacy. It's a case for your acceptance of the situation.
No.
It is not just my acceptance at issue, Mr. Carter. Frankly, some of our people are quite upset. Move to take drastic measures if need be.
Those are some massive
Are you
jowls.
threatening me, you malodorous little man?
Mr.
Oh,
Carter,
Octarix wants
there are
us
some
to
who
leave the
would rather
voices on.
fight back than allow their country to be
We'll leave it
stripped
up to
of
you
its
guys. If you
national
want the
treasures.
voices on, we'll leave them on. Or if
Any
you want,
fat
we will
savage
do
who
our
lays
best
a
to
finger on my exhibit
horribly,
or
horribly
threatens
murder them.
me will find himself in deep trouble. Do I make myself clear?
As clear as the water of the oasis, Mr. Carter.
He really needs to be angry American though, just like
Yes.
I come and take other people's property and it's mine because I found it. Like
Manifest destiny, bitch!
Be careful with that steamer trunk, young man. It's exceedingly valuable.
It sure is heavy, Mr. Carrington.
Really?
You got gold bars in here or something?
The contents of my
God.
trunk are not your concern. Now be a good lad and take it to my taxi. The Countess is waiting.
And as you know, American imperialism is absolutely
New
justified
Orleans,
because we had a
1
black
week
president
later.
once.
1 week later.
Are you sure you've got everything?
Yes, Daddy.
You've got Sam's address at the paper?
Yes, Daddy.
You've got the money I gave you?
Yes, Daddy. Don't worry.
Put some money in your shoe. New York's a big city, and there's a lot of crime there.
Look, I'm going straight to the paper. What could possibly go wrong?
Never say that.
Let me give you a little more money, just in case.
Dad, I've got to go.
Godspeed, Laura. Call me as soon
Oh,
as you
train
get there.
speed.
I'll be fine, Dad. I'm going to make you proud of me.
I already am.
She's a
honey.
redheaded stepchild.
Oh shit, I forgot. Wow. I found the manual. It's really fucking dark.
Really?
You see all the pictures?
Oh my god!
Where they basically redid the deaths in the game.
Oh, that's cool! I kind of
Some
love
of them
that.
are, some of them are not. They're... I forgot about this shit. I probably still have this booklet, because I saved a bunch of this stuff. Oh yeah, there's the red.
Yep.
On there too. Come on, ride the train. Choo
And
choo
ride
ride.
it.
Fuck's sake. Where's... I really hope the manual does it. Oh, mother. Hopefully we don't get asked because I can't find it. We're just gonna have to get good with internet searching, I suppose.
I think we can make it happen.
Excuse me, dear. Are you a secretary?
Rude.
Actually,
Offensive.
I'm starting a new job as a
Patriarchy.
reporter for the New York Daily Register News Tribune. My name's Laura
I'm
Bow.
canceling you on Twitter.
How nice. I'm Irmgard. Is
Yes,
this
you
your
are.
first trip to the big city?
Am I that obvious? How could you tell?
By the way you
Because
keep
New Yorkers
glancing
don't
out the
talk
window,
with a
dear.
southern
I did
accent.
the same thing the first time I came to New York. The tall buildings, the people rushing around. It was all so exciting.
Oh, yeah, you haven't seen
Then
it
I
lately.
stepped off the train and got mugged.
Oh my god!
Awful.
It's the New York experience.
That doesn't justify it! Have you been mugged yet?
Oh, so kind of you.
Thank you, dear. You're very kind. I've enjoyed traveling with you.
Do you need any help? getting
horrible
home?
detective.
No, dear. I'll be fine. Thank you.
You're sure you'll be okay?
Yes, thank you.
Are they working
Goodbye.
together?
I kind of wonder.
Oh, I thought that was that giant tree woman's
Goodness gracious. My
suitcase.
suitcase.
That was her
Yeah,
suitcase.
that's her, yeah.
Can you spare a dime, miss?
You take it from my shoe?
Certainly, sir. I'm always ready to help those who are less fortunate.
Well, that's just peachy. Give me all your money then.
Excuse me?
Hand it over.
This seems very unfair.
Welcome to New York, kid.
New York experience.
Oh, I'm changing the title of this. This is now Welcome to New York, kid.
I'm not gonna let a little bad luck ruin my day. Hello, New York. Laura Bow has arrived.
Steps out instantly creamed by car. We may actually be fine.
Like, does it not package this with the king?
Possibly not by this point.
My destiny awaits. Nothing can stop me now.
Get out of the way, you're blocking the stairs.
I
Rude.
really want to thank you for hiring me, Mr. Augustini.
For hiring you? I don't even know who you are.
I'm Laura Bow. I believe you know my father, John Bow.
Ah, John Bow's daughter. Now I remember. How is he?
He's fine, and he says hello. He wanted to know if you still had that newspaper clipping on your wall about the explosion of the Hindenburg
That's
building
right
in
behind his
New
head.
Orleans.
Yes,
pixelated.
the father was the first cop on the scene of the explosion, and he let me into the wreckage so I could cover it for the paper.
That's his
I
wife's
rescued
corpse
Rupert
hanging from the
Hindenburg
side.
his burning office, wrote about it, and made a name for myself as a reporter. I owe John a lot for that. Think you could handle being a reporter for a big city paper?
I'll do my best, sir.
We usually just hire men for this job. It's rough out there, and you're kinda small.
You're 10,000 feet
That's adorable.
Do it, Mr. Augustini.
So cute.
Just give me a chance.
I don't remember that
It's
at
a
all.
favor to my old pal John, but I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
Thank you, sir.
For your first assignment, I want you to write about a burglary. Some kind of fancy knife was stolen from the Dagger Museum. I'll arrange for you to attend the fundraiser at 7 o'clock tonight for their new Egyptian exhibit. Everyone will be there. Tell them you're covering the society news so they won't clam up on you.
You won't regret it, sir. I have a nose for news.
And a nose
Just
for
keep your
cocaine.
nose out of trouble. Here's your official notebook.
But
with your
mostly
pencil. It
news.
already has Crodfaller's notes in it. Have the story ready by 3 tomorrow, or you're out of a job.
The shit! Oh, I just caught it said Employee of the Month next to the skeleton.
Crazy guy.
Now the tricky part's gonna be we have to remember how to get the good ending.
It does say that if you're up on your Egyptology,
Laura
you probably don't
Bangs,
even need
right?
the stuff in the
Laura
manual.
Bow, sir. And I believe you have the advantage.
Crodfaller rhubarb, ma'am.
I
Though
think
you
I
can
know
call
how to
me
get the
Rube.
good ending.
So I suppose you've already met Sam.
Yes, he's very colorful.
Don't let him shake you. He's tough on the outside, but inside, he's got a heart of stone.
I'm sure he... Pardon me? What did you say?
Never mind. Just pulling your leg. Why don't you take this desk right here, and we'll get you settled in.
That's very kind of you. Mr. Augustini sort of left me on my own. I have to start on this story about a burglary at the Dagger Museum.
Or we can play.
Cool, now we're into the game. Okay, so we're gonna leave it up to you guys. Do you guys want us to do the voices, or do you want the game to do the voices? Let us know in chat.
Do we start? So I've never actually played this game before, so this is gonna be curious. So I'm just checking to see. Oh yeah, the mode. You can change the mode down here.
Mode for what?
Speech.
Oh, gotcha.
So both text. We put both on, or do we?
I would put both, just that way, you know, for the hearing impaired.
Yeah.
And because we may be talking over a bit.
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
No. If nobody prefers, I'm gonna turn the voices off because they talk so fucking
Slow. Yes.
But while that goes, how do I don't want to quit. I want to exit
you can't
out, right?
come up.
How do you? Is quit to get back into the other thing, or how do you get back?
Play.
Oh, play. There you go.
Oh wait, you said you're gonna turn off the voices because we're on both right now.
Well, I know, but I was waiting to see if anyone's gonna say anything, but nobody's saying anything.
And
So
while we're waiting on that, 4 likes. Thank you guys so much. Shut up.
All right. So I think we sit. How do you sit? How do you?
Hit the hand button.
Okay, so that's what you do. Right clicking can switch the thing. Shh. Don't start with me. Hush.
This is now your desk. It's very old and looks like it hasn't been cleaned thoroughly in years, but it's sturdy and serviceable.
It reminds me of my first job when I sat down at my desk and I opened up the drawer and there were 50 spoons in there.
You're like, what the fuck is this?
And some of them were used.
Ew!
Yeah. Alright, so we got this thingamajiggy.
Desk drawer is locked.
We got these over here.
You only find some lint under the desk blotter.
Lint.
Don't touch it, you don't know where it's been.
I don't think I clicked right. There we go.
Dun, 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 dun. You peel up a corner of the blotter to reveal a small key.
I thought you said you feel up a corner of the blotter.
That
like,
too.
Buy dinner first.
Pick it up and place it in your purse.
And then I think... So if you do this... And then
hey, Andrew!
You could take eyes and then put it on it to...
Yes, common everyday ordinary key. Quite dull and boring, actually. Shut
and
up!
Then you can click... Wait, how do you... Oh, it's hand, right? Or is it this one? Yeah, and then okay, I'm learning the controls.
Hand manipulates the item from within there.
Okay.
You unlock the drawer. Unfortunately, the key permanently jams up in the lock. Let's hope you never want to lock this drawer again.
Okay, you don't get the key back.
Ha 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 ha. Pick it up, place it in your purse.
And then if we go and look at it...
Press pass. It reads, press your pants while you wait. Low fats Chinese laundry, 5858 Broadway Avenue, New York.
Hey, Andrew. Sorry, I just saw you. Did I look at this before?
It's your official New York Daily Register News Tribune reporter's notebook with index tabs for people, places, and things, and other nouns.
And I think, if you click on this, you can actually go in here, and then you can see, like, here's all the people you know.
That you haven't met.
Yeah, and the places that you haven't been, and the things you haven't, well, you collected. I'll say the things you haven't done.
And the people you haven't done.
Various other things. And then I can go...
Roll fats Chinese laundry.
I don't think there's anything there.
It's your first pencil holder you ever had. It's official member of the Fourth Estate. Are we communists?
Alright, there we go.
Oh, that's fifth columnist. I always confuse them.
And then we can always look in the trash.
It's a waste paper basket conveniently situated next to the desk that they will expect you to empty. Find a curiously heavy object in the trash.
Mine.
Pick it up, place it in your purse.
So then, I don't think I can do anything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we read that. Oops, sorry. So then we can...
You want to switch over the voices?
Do you want the voices?
Well, no one said they want them, so...
Oh, did I not switch them over? Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I have a note text.
Oh, okay, perfect. Mel's a communist. News at 11. Crawford T. Rhubarb is one of the Trib's top writers. Among other things, he's in charge of writing obituaries. Yeah, he's also extremely cheerful.
Right. Talking? Oh.
So wait, you have Laura? Or I have Laura?
You have Laura.
I have Laura. Okay, so you want to take this guy?
Yeah. Please don't touch me, Miss Bow. Oh, that's how you talk.
I hope I'm not intruding. I mean, you were working on a burglary story.
Miss Bow, please. It is not a problem. I mean, yes, I started work on the story, but it's not your fault that it's been reassigned or that I'm never going to get the accreditation for it or any of the sort. That's just something I'll have to take up with Sam.
Thank you, Mr. Rube.
Hey, Lord of Cancer, how you doing?
Hey!
So then, I think what you can do then is if you go here... Wait, do I click...
ask him about stuff in there?
Yeah, I think I click on this, right? And then if I want to ask him about like the flower shop, right? I click on that. Or double click on that? How do I...
Try putting the voice icon. Oh, it doesn't allow you.
Yeah. But if I exit... Oh, maybe I have to click this
Show
on
it to him? Yeah, I think that's why.
Oh.
While this interesting approach serves no practical purpose.
Or maybe... Question, maybe that's what it is. There we go. Aha, learning the
okay, we
controls.
figured out the game.
I'll ask him about the press pass, and then I think you just exit out.
What is this?
I'm not sure. Hand it to me. I'll take a closer look at it.
Oh, I guess you just...
I don't know if I want to give it to you.
Yeah, right? I mean, I get it back.
Oh, wait. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Sorry. Ugh. If I would ask him about places...
Yeah, he should tell you. Now, what's the scoop on the flower shop?
You mean the speakeasy? The flower shop's just a cover. Look for a fella there named Ziggy. He knows a lot and tends to talk too much. Ooh, so now we got some information.
In the Gorger's house eating Kinkali, enjoying some
Ooh,
Georgian wine.
wine.
Cool!
Do you come on an empty stomach? Mood. Okay, and then... Sorry, I'm a little slow at this, guys. I've never played this before. So... I wonder, maybe we'll just ask him about all the usual suspects.
What can you tell me about this Pip and Carter character?
Queer bird, if ever I met one.
Offensive!
I meant weird. Or odd, or whatever. Kind of comes across... Oh, he's talking. You got a chip on his shoulder the size of Brooklyn Bridge. He'll try to cut you down. Just shake it off. That's why I had to do. I guess they still talk fast. Archibald Carrington.
What should I know about Archibald Carrington?
Carrington hasn't been in the States long. He's from England, but somehow he doesn't quite come off on the level.
Ziggy play guitar, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Have you dealt with Detective O'Reilly?
I know he's assigned to the case. I didn't get anything out of him. Maybe a little bit better luck being a lady and all.
I'm so suing this place.
I also don't know how to have a, what's it called, English, or a New Yorker accent.
Oh, neither do I.
Oh, I didn't mean to...
I tried and it turns out very Jewish. Tell me about Low Fat.
The old laundry guy? What's to tell? I don't know. I'm trying to learn
The one
things.
laundry guy in all of New York?
Yep.
That's believable. Have you heard the name John Bow?
Do you know my daddy? Don't think so. He a relative of yours?
He's my father.
Oh, Sam's friend. Never met him, I'm afraid. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh. To give you stuff. I think, did I get everybody? Oh, Ziggy.
Who is Ziggy?
He's what we politely call a stool pigeon. Basically, the guy squeals for cash. Amazing the guy hasn't had his neck broken by now. Dun dun dun! Alright, I think that's probably the most that we care about for people. That's about the Lion Decker Museum?
That would work. Is there anything I should know about Lion Decker Museum?
Yeah, I went down there and I did get that far in the investigation, at least. I met the museum's president, a stodgy old croaker named Archibald Carrington III. Cagey guy, didn't seem overly concerned about the dagger. Interesting. You might see him if you can get a little bit more out of him. I also spoke with a Pip and Carter, nasty little squirt. He acts like the world owes him a living. Apparently, he's the one who's originally discovered the dagger in Egypt, along with some of the other junk in the exhibit. Now, he was hot about the dagger. Took the whole thing like it was a personal stab at him.
Dun dun dun!
No pun intended. That's about the speak. Now, like the flower shop turned into the speakeasy.
Yep. How can I find the speakeasy?
Just ask any cab driver, they'll take you there. It's the place disguised as a flower shop. It's probably maybe the most of what we need.
For now.
Things, I don't think we need that. We asked him about the burglary.
That's a good one.
Oh, I wonder if Egyptology is the one that...
You can ask them both.
Let me do this first.
Were you able to get any leads at all about the burglary at the museum?
Or maybe I should have saved. Nope. Haven't been working on the story that very long. I went to see Detective O'Reilly down at the police station, but he was pretty tight-lipped. I was planning on talking to Ziggy down at the speakeasy. He's a stool, usually good for a tidbit or two.
Any other leads I can follow up on?
With due respect, ma'am, it's going to be your byline on the story, not mine.
Ooh. Point
got
taken, Mr. Crodfoot Rube.
Alright, let me save. Just in case this triggers the,
Oh, yeah. Any wisdom you care to pass along about Egyptology?
It's already proven to me you know as much about Egyptology as I do. Maybe more. I bow to so we did pass it. I bow to your superior knowledge, Miss Bow.
Why, thank you, sir.
Thank fuck. Okay.
Can y'all give me some money? The gent sign leaves a little to doubt as what lies behind the door. You shudder to think of it.
I thought you can ask him about the bathroom.
That would be hilarious.
Because I think she complains about the fact that there is no women's restroom.
Oh, yeah!
But I don't know how to trigger it. See if you talk on the door. Oh, silence is great. No, okay. Well, it's not a big deal anyways. So I think we could probably peace out.
Yep. We have no eyes and no mouth, yet we must scream.
So I'm gonna save. You know what's coming.
Yep.
So we want to go across the street.
So just as we promised you from the last game.
Nobody in New York gives a shit.
Nope, they just step right over her. Don't look both ways, you'll be dead in no time
Wait for
flat.
crossing the street, everybody. Alright. So if you come...
We'll also kill you in all the Leisure Suit Larrys.
Let's come down here. So I think what you have to do is you have to... Look...
Hand on the taxi?
I think it's on this side, right? Well, you can use a taxi, but I think we want to go across the street, right?
Corner of the 75th, though.
How does it... I thought there was a way to, like... No cars coming from this direction. Okay. So we should be able to cross, right?
No.
What? What? I looked both ways.
Uh-huh.
Well,
It's a car.
There's no cars coming from this direction. No cars coming from this direction.
What, seriously?
Yeah, you look both ways!
Oh
Did you not know that?
I never knew that!
Wow, she walks so fucking slow. Can we fix you?
Yes, you can speed that up.
Is it just speed?
Yeah. Although it may be stuck right now because we're in the middle of a sequence.
Now we can. Oh my god, you're so loud. Oh, we can turn the detail up. Why don't we do that?
Yeah, why not? Now that we have a computer that can handle it.
Yeah, I can't see shit. Like, you should have been able to read the headline on the other one. Speed. Text, I'm actually going to slow down a little bit.
That's because
Because
we
we're
can click
clicking
through it,
so
yeah.
In fact, maybe I'll just put it down there for now. Volume. Can't believe you. Is that why you were like so afraid? Because
Yes! Like the cars will find you. Excuse me, sir.
Fuck off, lady. Don't bother me, lady. I'm sleeping.
Rude. Don't call, please. A tight grip on the newspaper.
I'll poke him one more time. I think if we go in here, look at her go. Oh my god, so much nicer. Jesus.
Oh gosh, and Begorra. Pardon me, I'm looking for some information.
Take yourself down to Liberty then.
Pardon me, Sergeant, but I happen to be a reporter with the Trib.
Oh, well, strike up the band then. Look, lassie, I've been on my dogs all day. I hadn't had my lunch, and I've got better things to do than to job with some slip of a girl reporter. Go on with you now. I don't know what accent he's supposed to be besides
Not
everything.
a clue. Like
Can I
all
show
of
him
them.
my press pass? This will be coming in handy for you, mister. You just hang on to it now, okay?
Well, shit.
I think he said something about being hungry, right?
Yes. Excuse me, but I really need some information.
Death Surgeon ignores you, though his stomach growls patiently. So, that's that hint.
A sandwich does sound good.
And hey, this person's
Hey!
gone.
Oh, don't worry. Yeah, we're only at 1 death so far. Paper's full of old news and a valuable coupon. A coupon for a free sandwich from Luigi.
Mine. Which I'm sure that'll come into play.
Pick it up and place it in your purse.
I'm always scared now going across the street. I think if you... Oh, it feels like sidewalk. No cars.
Never knew this worked.
There you go. Hey!
It's Luigi! Man selling corn? Ooh, that sounds good.
Hot corned beef! Get your hot corned beef sandwich.
That was not bad.
I don't know how that happened. I don't even know what the hell that voice was. Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to do that.
Jonathan Cooper, what's up,
Hey,
dude?
Jonathan, how you doing? I want sandwich. I want the sandwich.
I believe I would like a sandwich.
You believe? You don't know? Mamma mia, another coupon. I'm gonna go broke. What a crummy idea I had. That's the last time I advertised in the newspaper. Take your sandwich and get out of here before I change my mind.
Thanks. That does not look like a fucking corned beef sandwich. Pick it up and place it in your purse.
Okay. Now we have sandwich in
I
our
love
purse.
the things like just calling you a loser. It's a car.
No cars. No cars. Give him sandwich. Or
By
give
the way,
him-
this is how you give someone COVID.
Wait, we put it in our purse.
You look so hungry. Here, take this.
Sure, and it's a corned beef and sandwich on rye. I don't know what my accent anymore.
I was gonna say, where'd
Bless
that
you,
go?
lassie. Don't mind if I do. I don't know. He was like weird.
It's like Italian meets Irish.
Sure, and it tastes fresh too. I don't know how to do Irish accent. All right, you want to not be a bitch now?
I know I always feel a little better after I've had something to eat.
No denying that, miss. Now, what was it you were wanting to ask me? Wait. Yes. Nope. There we go. What do I want to ask him about?
All the things.
Yeah. Start. There's a lot of talking in the beginning of the games, everyone. Just FYI. Why did that not work?
Oh, because you didn't question him first.
Oh, question. That's what it was. My bad.
What do you have on a Pip and Carter?
Never heard of the fella.
What do you know of an Archibald Carrington III?
Can't say I heard of the man, miss. He doesn't know shit.
Yep.
You better know this dude. He's your boss.
Mm-hmm. Do you know anything about Detective O'Reilly?
I sure hope to tell, miss. What with him being the detective on duty here today. His office is right over there if you were wanting to talk with him.
That was better.
That was better, but like I said, I ain't trying with this guy. I don't know if there's... I think he just lets you go by, right? Like, he might not actually tell us anything.
Oh, nothing really to talk to him about. I'm looking for information about a man named Ziggy.
Would a lass like yourself be wanting with scum like that?
Never you mind. Why, I'm just looking for information about him.
I suppose no big secret. Not around here, anyways. Ziggy's a first-class little ratfink. Couldn't cut it out as a crook. Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Crook on his own. Now he's got to go around spoiling it for the rest of them. Nasty little big mouth, though he doesn't seem to hear a lot. Or to hear an awful lot. If you're looking for him, he's the kind of man who hangs around speakeasies.
Oh, you went into French.
I don't know. Fuck off, dude. Don't even. I will judge yours if you're going to keep judging mine.
It's just fun.
Not that we have any in New York City, mind you. We've got those places closed up good and tight. Actually, you know what? I want to ask him about the speakeasy.
Yeah.
Places.
What can you tell me about the speakeasy?
Now, I don't know anything about the speakeasy, and I can't do it. It's just hard. Oh, fuck. I missed it. Said something, something, something. I think maybe get the password
I think
from
we
him.
get the password from him.
Let me ask him, see if I can... We run a clean city here, but there are some nice places where a lady like yourself can relax and enjoy a bit of high life, if you know what I'm saying. Of course, some of these places are restricted, don't you know? So you'll have to be giving them the right signs so as they know you're okay. But just mention the Charleston and you're in like Flynn. You
There
got
it
that now?
is. I think so. Thank you kindly, Sergeant.
Don't mention it. I mean it now. Don't you go mentioning it. Not to anyone. Alright, fuck this shit. I'm done speaking his voice. I guess we can go...
You're pretty good. Irish is hard.
I don't even know. I had to study the German accent for later.
Did you?
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't remember how to do one.
Not politely. Do I have this guy?
You have him.
Sure, Migora.
Your
I'm
turn.
Detective O'Reilly. What would you be wanting in this?
Oh, he has a lot of guns for him.
Damn. I'm Laura Powell from the New York Daily Register News Tribune. I'm looking into the burglary at the Lion Decker Museum, and I understand you're handling the case. Would it be possible for me to look at your report? Oh, you can't be a reporter, lass. You're a girl. The Trib only hires men.
How dare you judge my gender?
I am a reporter, sir, and you can check with my editor, Sam Augustini, if you don't believe me. What that crowd for? Oh. I thought that Crawdfeather guy was going to be writing the robbery article.
Yeah, you're way better at this than I am.
I almost have to start him off with, I am Bigorna. Crawdfather was assigned to it, but the story is mine now. Can I see that report, please? It's very technical, lass. I don't think you'll be learning much from it.
Yeah, I think I'd like you more if you're mansplaining, at least, because then we could get information.
Thank you for your concern, detective, but I'd like to be the judge of that. You're a determined girl, I'll say that much for you. Have a look then. Well, the Lion Decker Museum burglary is nothing more than a single handwritten page. It mentions only one stolen object, the dagger of Amon Ra.
Dun dun dun!
The burglar, or burglars, however they like to identify, left no fingerprints or other clues. Their mention of access to the museum is unknown. In summary, the police are baffled about the burglary at the museum at this point. Some parts of the report seem vague. The report is signed by Detective Ryan Hanrahan O'Reilly. More news at 11.
I was just about to say.
I almost got into that voice.
Someday.
There's only one page to this report. What's the rest of it? That's all of it right now. It's rather vague, isn't it? The police work takes time, you know, and I'm a very businessman. I have a pot of gold to be sitting on, and I haven't had time to follow up on the burglary.
Hey, Moxie.
What up? So what if a museum loses a knife? There are people being murdered left and right in the city, dropping like flies if you try to cross the street. Cars are being stolen, booze is being smuggled into speakeasies. Pedestrians are being mugged, firebugs are burning down half of the city, you know. They're running out of grapes at the corner market, and I've got me a splitting headache. And, you know, who gets to investigate all the crimes in this district? Me! So I don't need any nosy reporters hanging around telling me about my reports are vague, girly. Well, excuse me. Talk to the desk sergeant if you have any more questions. I haven't got time for you now.
Don't come back. Let's just
Yeah,
quickly
here.
see if we got anything new. Love that she's hauling ass.
Yeah.
You ask him about her.
What can you tell me about Jumbo?
Not much, I'm afraid. I know a lot of men named John Doe, but offhand, nobody named Jumbo. Oh,
I was wondering when they were going to make that
Oh,
joke.
I know who it is you're supposed to talk to get the, you know my daddy.
Oh,
later. It's
really?
later on. Yeah.
Yay!
I don't think much. I'm just gonna see if he says anything about 9th and 12th Street docks, but I don't think anyone does.
What should I know about the 12th Street docks?
Oh, lovely place if you like rats, thieves, and roughnecks. If I were you, I'd be staying away from that area. Lord knows we do.
Thanks.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
6 likes! Thank you guys so much.
I think we should go maybe check out... Let me go to see Low Fat, or do we want to go see to the... What's it called? Docks.
Yeah, your call.
Let's go to the docks.
Greetings, madam. I can motivate you to your destination if you can prove that you're a reporter or you have American currency.
So...
It reads, taxi operator's license, New York Taxi Control Authority. The bottom of the license reads, license renewed September 5th, 1926. The driver's name is Rocco.
I like the skeletons in the corner.
Yeah.
Alright.
To what location would you like to be motivated, madam?
I like get motivated. You can motivate me. Let's go to Tulsi Chalks. There's not nearly enough honking for it to be New York.
Very true.
Or middle fingers.
Thanks for traveling with us, madam. Have a pleasant day.
There we go.
Hi.
That's all he says.
Yep. Good morning, miss. I'm Steve Torian.
Hey, Daily Llama, and I almost spit out my drink.
I'm Laura Bow. Tall drink of water, you.
Let's see here. I don't know if there's something specific that makes him go away.
Boy, do I remember that guy. He supervised the unloading on the chips and crates from the ship. There's a bunch of stuff from the museum. Was really protective about it. That's Mr. Carrington coming on the Andrea Tora. I remember because he had the heaviest steamer trunk I've ever lifted. And it smelled funny too. Gave me a big tip. A rich lady picked him in a taxi. Called her the Countess Walter Carlton.
Oh. I'll get the muscle memory down and jump into it. Oh, now we have a more tab. Oh, Steve Dorian.
Countess Water Closet.
Yeah.
Steve Dorian, that's me. See, now I kind of want to go into like Rain Man mode. Yup, definitely Steve Dorian.
It's worth talking about. We did that guy. He's probably not gonna know. I can ask him about to see if he knows Ziggy.
He's a whole kind of cheap hood. He used to hang around here sometimes. We can tell him about the museum. That's where Mr. Carter's exhibition crates were going. Nice place. Ever been there?
Oh, is this what's gonna make him leave? Oh, I wasn't necessarily.
Actually, I'm attending a fundraiser party there tonight. Sounds like a formal party. Whole cost to get in. I don't know. I'm covering for the newspapers, so I get in free. Thought the museum was closed today. It is, but the party is until 7 o'clock tonight.
Thank you, Dalai Lama.
Thank you, Daily
Dalai
Lama.
Daily Llama, I can't read.
Sounds like fun. Enjoy yourself. Now, if you excuse me, I'll have to get back to work.
I wanted to ask him questions.
Oh man, that voice is really hard.
That's why you wanted me to ask someone so you didn't have to do it anymore.
No, because we were supposed to ask him to come with us. But I thought that's what triggered it.
No, that's the last thing to make him run away. But I think we got everything that we needed. Basically, it counts as well.
Yeah, because we.
I think is the one we wanted, and the 3 people. I think we got them. So
yeah,
I think we're okay. It's not that it actually matters for the points though, because there's no points in this game. So motivate. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Let's go check out Low Fat.
Heard about that new Air Commerce Act that was just passed? It's one that provides federal aid for airlines and airports.
Oh, thanks for hanging out, Snark. Appreciate it.
Bye, Snark. I find it unfair. The government doesn't subsidize hard-working taxi chauffeurs.
Oh. What are these kiddos doing?
This youngster looks like a real roughneck. He appears slightly older than the other 2 boys, his brown hair wild and unruly, and a look of studied indifference on his face. The indifference is heightened by his nonchalant way. He's burning ants with a magnifying glass. This little boy is trying to set fire to ants. He's shabbily dressed and poorly groomed. He's peering intently at the panicking ants on the sidewalk.
Oh, poor ants.
You see a rotund, unhappy-looking boy. The other boys, who are industriously setting fire to ants with a magnifying glass, seem to be tolerating his presence, but largely giggity ignoring him. So what's your name, little boy?
Biff.
Oh, what a nice name. Do you have any interesting hobbies?
Killing ants, hitting baseballs through windows, and passing off my wisdom to those younger than me. What's it to you?
Just asking. Oh, we give him the baseball.
Yep. Yeah, well, don't ask again.
What's your name, little boy?
And your beeswax.
Oh, thank you,
Thank
JC.
you, JC.
You're quite an impertinent little boy, aren't you?
Yeah, well, my friend folks told me not to talk to strangers.
That's wise words indeed.
His name's Paul Untermeyer.
Yeah, but we call him Stinky because his initials are PU.
It's a nice day, isn't it?
I don't know.
Well, there's not a cloud in the sky
Lies!
except over there, and the sun is shining.
I guess. It makes Lance like quicker, that's for sure. I think.
I wonder if I have to keep talking to one of them. Oh no, I already did that one. What are you doing? Oh.
Giving these crummy ants a Hoffa. Wanna try?
Thank you kindly. Some other time, psychopath.
Get lost, lady.
That one. Let's just see if I can try to give them the baseball. They'll auto trade.
I think so. This nifty baseball wouldn't be of any use to you now, would it?
Oh no, let's see it. Not bad. I'm not sure about this Bob Ruth signature, but it's not a bad imitation. Stitching integrity is about 89%. Want to trade?
That's just what I was thinking. I could use that magnifying glass your boys are using.
Hey, Scram, we're using this glass.
Have we got a deal?
Okay, why not? Here you go.
Aw, what a chip.
Ooh, that's rude.
Now we're gonna murderize these ants.
He's up, Stinky. We're almost out of ants anyways. Then we'll go to Old Man Meadows' place and bust his windows.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Thanks, lady. Pleasure doing business with ya.
Thank you, young man.
Oh, wow.
7 likes! Ah. You pick it up and place it in your purse.
Chanting.
After a quick glance in the dark
Oh.
staircase, you decide it's potentially hazardous to your health and there can't be anything of interest upstairs.
That's a hint for later.
Yep.
I can click the thing.
Shall I?
Good luck.
Oh, get ready to be offended. Excuse me. Yes, please. I was just wondering, do you work here?
Okay, I do like a bad Chinese accent with a Jersey accent.
Do it.
Go for it.
What, me?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I can't mix those two. Yes, tickets, please. Pardon? Tickets, please. You here to pick up, yes? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm just looking around. Okay, Rook, all you want. Booking is free, laundry not so. Please not to touch me. My wife very jealous woman. No hanky-panky in store, okay.
But out of store, okay.
Evening gown hangs on the rack behind low fat. It's a couple of years out of date, but appears to be in your size.
Let's get some pickles.
Has Ziggy been in lately? Ziggy, no Ziggy, comment here, would remember name like that. Sound like good name for a comic strip though.
There's something I think we do need to ask him about.
Ever been to the Lion Decker Museum? Of course! Low-fat big contributor to museum. $2 store every year. Some customers also work at museum. Wolf Heimlich security guard very important. Anybody else from museum ever come here? Yes, let me think. Woman doctor, Greek name. Olympia something. McGillicuddy. McMindos, yes, that's it. Olympia Miklos. Cannot do it. It's so hard to do. Not to know what she do at the museum, but she work there. She and Mr. Heinrich sometimes come in together. Have you been there recently? Not been there in must be almost year. Well, time to send in another $2.
Oh, cute.
Besides Mr. Heimlich and Dr. Miklos, are there any other customers, museum employees? Nothing so. Oh, wait. How could I forget? Yvette Delacroix, very lovely lady. She work at museum.
part of the fun is that he's actually from New Jersey. And
That's
he's just
true.
like
I have no idea. I can barely do a Jersey accent.
I know. But it's like he puts on this whole it comes up in one of the dialogues. I'm not sure how to do it, but he basically says that he's actually from Jersey. He's been in from Jersey in a long time. Ask him about Yvette Delacroix. I like the name Delacroix. It's a good name.
Do you know Yvette Delacroix? Small smile flickers over low-fat's normally inscrutable features. Why are you smiling? Wolfat have arrangement with Yvette. Laundry for free. And what do you get in return? Once more, Lofat seems to smile slightly, his eyes refusing to meet yours. Is it, something private? Wolfat not want to kiss and tell, not said, Kay. I won't tell anyone. I'm sure whatever it is, I've heard it before. He whistles an unrecognizable tune and deliberately looks away. Sorry, I'm like heavily trying to channel China is asshole. I love that guy. So do you do the laundry for Dr. Olympia Miklos? Yes, spooky lady, all black clothes. She nice but scary.
Spooky.
Tell me about Wolf Heimlich. Ha 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 ha. What's so funny? Nothing. Wolfie funny man. Take himself very seriously. Stand up straight, act like soldier.
Hi Eric, how you doing?
What up? What else can you tell me about him? Occasional blood stain, never sweat, very tidy. Only see him once in a while.
I think, is there anything else that we should ask him about?
Speakeasy?
Probably a good one, just to make sure.
Not to know of it, sorry.
I don't think there's... Let's see if he knows, Detective O'Reilly. Oh, sorry. Accidentally misclicked.
Detective Riley. Very smart man. Funny. No matter how clean I get his clothes, he always look dirty.
I think that's probably good for now, right?
Yeah, because we gotta find the tag for that dress.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna save because it's been a while.
Good call. Actually, I think I need a refill. You doing gonna need some ice for yours?
Maybe take one.
We'll leave you with the dulcet tones of a very stereotypical Asian laundry in New York City.
Please, sir, can I have some more? Got a musical symphony. Ooh, how does that go?
That does sound like fun. More?
Oh no, I'm good. Thank you.
Go. All yours.
Gracias.
I will be back in uno momento.
Fair enough.
That's really hard to do a very stereotypical Asian accent.
I'm just gonna step outside because the music's actually like really distracting. Oh, this isn't much better. Okay, well we're gonna have to listen to it either way. So while she's gone, I want to share with you guys kind of a funny story that happened today before I came over here. So, TLDR, my job situation's finally getting figured out, and this week has been like the first time in years I've actually felt kind of out of balance with my job. And so it was funny because I went to I have a counselor I go to. I normally talk to her about work things, but I walked in today and she was like, we started talking about stuff, and she's like, you walked in, you're positively glowing, and I thought it was because you found somebody. And I'm like, no, it's just my job's better. But anyway, so like definitely been feeling a lot better this week. And then I was at a wine bar before I came over to Melissa's, and I was sitting there texting a couple friends, which I normally rarely ever do, but for reasons that came up, like it was happening, and it was just laughing like all over the place. especially because one of them is for a wedding shower, and I was texting the bride's mom, or rather she was texting me, and I had asked, we talked about games for the wedding shower. I was like, oh, did you check out the Wedding Vows Mad Libs? And she responded, not sure, thanks for the input. And I was just like, that's college letter or rejection letter level formality right there. So I was like texting my friend about that, texting the bride about the situation, just laughing about it. And suddenly this like woman came over, and it was like an older lady, and she's with her friend. And she's like, I'm sorry to interrupt. It's just like, are you texting your significant other? And I was like, no, it's just some friends. And she's like, you just look so happy, and like you're just laughing, and it was just so great to see like how happy you are. And she's like, I bought you your glass of wine. And I was just like, that's so sweet. And so it was a really wonderful kind of like end to the week. But yeah, eating Georgian food, now you want Chinese food. But should probably let me discovering skunk Ananies and the song Selling Jesus. Damn. Jeez, when I try to sing the song aloud, feels like something choking me. It's weird, but the song still slaps. Fair enough. Actually, I'm sure she'll be back in a second, but I'm gonna ask him about himself. Who's this fellow low fat? Joking with me, right? I'm low fat. You're in low fat's Chinese laundry. I knew that. I thought you were supposed to say something like, Excuse me. Yes, please. I was just wondering, do you work here? Yes, ticket please. Pardon? Ticket please, you're here to pick up, yes? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was just looking around. Yeah, laundry free not, so. Damn it. There we go. Maybe it's this one? Can you tell me about low fat's Chinese laundry? Look around, you standing in it. Ah, balls. How do you like New York? New York too big, too dirty for me. Good business, nice place to visit, but wouldn't want to live here. Unfortunately, I do. Ah, damn it. I was trying to get him to do the, confess that he's from Jersey.
Jersey?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's tough to do.
I couldn't figure out it. That's fine. Chills.
Good. Chills.
Alright. Now, a couple things we need to do, but first off,
hey, Ice, what up, dude?
Hey, Ice. I actually want to go back to the Tribune.
Looks like a nice place, but I live in my taxi, so I don't really know anything about it.
Oh, really? Oh, he's not gonna actually take me. Oh, wait. How do I get... Oh, I have to give him the press pass. That's what it was. Whoops.
Not much. What's up with YouTube? Doing pretty good. You're having Georgian-style baklava. Oh, I love baklava.
Baklava's so good.
I had Al Jolson in the taxi last week. He started working on a movie, The Jazz Singer. We can actually hear people talking. Remember, this was before talkies. I don't know. I don't think it'll ever replace radio. Which the irony is, this one didn't have talking on it either.
Alright, I wanna go.
I have an idea for a game that'd be a good to live stream. Y'all ever hear of the Yakuza? Yes, but I thought that was one of the games that I think Twitch has it banned.
Oh, really?
I don't know if YouTube does.
I want to ask him about Yvette Lacroix. Delacroix, sorry.
He gets around. Do you know Yvette Delacroix?
Grapes! How do you know about her?
I heard she was.
Look, that was a long time ago, and far away, okay? The room was dark, and I was not married at the time. I don't know how you know about that, but I don't want to hear another word about it.
Oh my goodness. Well then, forget I mentioned it.
Let's see what happens if...
Well, we also love the fact that we look very Irish, and yet we're Southern.
There we go. Oh, you can't go in there. That's the men's lounge.
You glance around curiously, but there's no sign of a ladies' lounge. This is patently unfair.
Damn it.
I got my amateur radio license. Now I can annoy people on a global level.
Yeah.
Noise. See, this game teaches you to look both ways. I love it!
Sadly, I'm probably never gonna cross the street again. God, I can't. Nope. Please don't touch me. Motivated to...
Yeah, take us to New York.
There's that one. Ask him about Yvette Delacroix.
What can you tell me about Yvette Delacroix?
You keep away from Yvette. I haven't seen the girl in ages and I don't plan on seeing her again. So you just let sleeping dogs lie.
You mean sleeping STDs lie? Jesus.
Giggity. Let's check out the flower shop.
Oh, there'll be plenty of deaths coming. Trust us.
Yeah, honestly, this part of the game is not really dangerous except for the road.
Yeah.
This is speakeasy. We haven't been there yet.
That's true. Oh yeah, that's where we get the ticket.
Sort of.
I think so. And
okay.
I don't want to wear out the voice because the voice is gonna be going to someone else because there's like 6 voices I can do and that is it.
So, just to be safe. Knock, knock, knock.
We're closed. No deliveries.
Hey, I know the secret word.
Secret void.
Charleston.
The password is Charleston. Why didn't you say so? Come on in.
I want to marry an archaeologist.
Whoa!
Giggity. Look how happy they're dancing. How much animation had to go into this?
Seriously. It's crooner Jen Smith, the amazing dancing chanteuse. Oh, hello, Ziggy. Nervous man with shifty eyes. Oh, you Ziggy.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Wait,
I
who was Ziggy?
Sure.
Oh my god, he's having a stroke.
Oh, sorry, sorry.
Have you read the new novel by Ernest Hemingway? Is that on me?
That was you, yeah.
Yeah. You mean the sun also rises? His novel, A Post-War Disillusion? Of course! Ernie and me go way back. He ran that book by me before it ever got published, and I told him is a real corker.
Twitch, twitch.
Do I look like an encyclopedia?
Oh, he doesn't even know about the detective?
This man knows like 2 things.
Does he know Yvette Delacroix? Aww.
Aww.
He didn't get around with Yvette. Yvette does have standards, apparently. I want to see something. I want to ask you about Countess. He doesn't even know that. Jesus. Okay, fine. Alright, this is getting kind of station station.
I already know nothing about that.
Am I not doing something to make him happy? What's from this? Wow.
Or maybe he just talks when we get to the
museum?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because right now he doesn't even have to claim to know anything about any of this. Or we get him another drink, maybe?
Thank you. Hiya, dollface. Looking for a good time? Not right now, but thank you for asking.
And we are Southern.
It's your loss, Toots. I'll be right here if you change mine.
Oh, it's good to know, right next to the urinals.
Touch. Oh, yes. Touch me again.
We haven't paid you for anything. Are you just free with gift to purchase? You haven't seen the count? Oh.
Yeah. You haven't seen the Countess come into the speakeasy yet, have you? I've been waiting here for hours.
The Countess?
Yeah, the Captain's Lavinia Waldorf-Corton. I'm supposed to meet her here.
Sorry, haven't seen her, but if I do, I'll be sure to let you know.
Thanks, Toots.
Here's a word you haven't heard much lately.
Yeah, never from a woman, too.
That's true.
Yeah.
Unless it's like, thanks, Toots.
Do you know Yvette? You have a sexy voice, Toots, but I don't know what you're talking about. That didn't get to her either. Do you know anything
she
about
missed out on
her?
her New York bingo.
Same. Let's see if she knows Archibald Carrington, because she knows the Countess, and nope.
Oh, well, she's about ready to flash us.
Yep. Let's ask her about Carlton, I guess.
What do you know about the Countess?
She's a nice old broad loaded. She's married to some high-class museum bigwig, but she can't get enough. Know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
You're pulling my leg, right?
No, I'm not pulling anything. I'm not that kind of girl.
Ooh. Well, you're trying to pull something, sister. I don't like it. I'm not answering no more questions about the Countess. Okay, well, fine.
Yeah. Before you basic instinct us.
Yeah. I mean, we were kind of a little... Oh, more thing. Talk to me about Ziggy. You won't find Ziggy in here, Dollface. The lounge is just for women, if you know what I mean.
Do you know what you mean?
Ooh, how about a free back rub? Or a neck rub? If you like, I could do your whole body. Okay, well, we're gonna go now. Because I have no money to take her out for a nice dinner, so we're gonna go. You. Just gonna look at you.
Nervous man with shifty eyes.
Don't touch my tits. I know how this is, but it was still... Alright, well... That don't do it. I thought we were supposed to talk to him about something. Can we not?
Probably not in this mood.
Oh, I don't talk to strangers.
I don't talk to strangers. Ooh, yeah, so he does really deserve that voice.
I don't think we actually...
Can you check the, trash cans?
I'm gonna save, just to be safe.
That's a good call.
I don't think there's anything dangerous,
dark,
but I'm paranoid.
Yeah, alleyway. Rough part of town with several abandoned buildings. Sidewall looks sturdy. Feels like a rough part of town with several abandoned buildings. Thanks.
It feels like the sidewall's dirty. Alright.
It is Prohibition. They have a giant Drink Moxie sign.
That's where we want to be. Please. Yes!
Holy crap! Oh goodness, has the taxi ever been cleaned? I cleaned it about 2 years ago. You got a problem with that?
I think you need to say this one or stay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take yous for a ride if you got the dough, or you can prove you's a reporter.
Now, before we do that...
Aha! There it is. Although it's old and hard to read, it looks like a laundry claim ticket with Chinese characters on it.
Yoink.
Yay!
Now, we can use the press pass.
Okay, Toots, where can I take yous?
Let's go back to Lopez.
That probably should have been the voice for the first taxi driver.
He don't want to talk to us.
That's fine. Worst Uber ever. Yay, more offensive. This claim ticket to you all today. You very lucky woman. Almost give clothes away. It be ready Tuesday. Ha ha ha. Just kidding. Ancient Chinese joke.
Just a little graveyard humor.
Yeah. Actually, this isn't mine at all. I found this claim ticket just a little while ago.
Just like, don't even say shit.
I feel badly if someone were to come back for this.
No.
Come here, baby. What are we, dropping off a laptop? You worry for nothing. Nobody come in for 2-year-old laundry.
Oh, hey.
Lady who owned this dress probably dead by now. Ha 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 ha. You're a strange man, Mr. Fat, but I kinda like you.
Cute. Alright, now we got that. I think that's pretty much everything we need to do, right?
Lord of Camp says, draw me like your French girl's Basic Instinct style.
Bulb. This one.
A size 7 evening gown, the latest. Why is there a comma right there? A size 7 evening gown, the latest style, even though it sat unclaimed in low-fast Chinese laundry for 2 years. Some fashions never go out of style.
Yeah, I thought they said though that this was. It was out of style a little bit though.
It should be.
They said that it was like, oh, it's a little out of style before, but you can't make up your mind, game.
Nope, can't.
No, I don't want that. Oh.
Okay, Toots, where can I take you?
Now we have to go back to the speakeasy
To
if we
get
want
changed.
changed.
Oh, and I think then we go to the docks. And score us a
No, the
date.
docks is done. I'm pretty sure.
Does he know he's going with us?
He goes on his own. He shows up.
Oh, right.
You don't need a man. There's no delivery, so I know the password, secret word.
Justin.
Kitty, you're gonna get Huggles.
The password is Egyptology.
Someone talking to us?
Like trying to argue with Twitter.
Right, well, get punk.
Oh, that's you. Sorry. Oh god, now we get to give her a show.
Petition's pulled to the floor. That wasn't what I meant to do, but okay. Okay, is it this one? Nice body, but where'd you get those clothes, Salvation Army?
Hey! I'm a good girl, I am.
Randomly get a purse that matches.
Those clothes were never to be seen again.
Yep. Oh, fucking. Uh-oh.
We're kind of trapped here. Fuck! There we go.
Yeah, Jesus. I have a cramp in my leg. Could you massage it for me, honey? Watch this, though. If you're looking for old clothes, you won't find them. I threw them out.
Hey! Bitch.
Shut up, lady. Fuck.
I'm insulted.
It's gonna save here. Oh. I can't save here. I think maybe you can't once you change.
We don't even have a place to live in this town,
Nope.
do we?
And then she'll automatically.
Oh, that's right. It automatically zips us too because we can't be
Line
seen
Decker.
in our new digs. Oh, that is a horrible dress.
Music got serious.
It really
In this
did.
Dirty taxi.
Are we being taken to our funeral?
Love this music. Suspects on parade.
Your perky demeanor and thorough technique are making you a first-class detective.
Yes.
That means we did everything we needed to do.
Ooh, got serious. Now I'm definitely gonna save.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a new save.
Oh, I love the nails. Oh, are you the German or? Oh, you're the German.
I'm gonna
Thank
try
God.
to be the German.
You see, the fundraising party will begin at 7 p.m. There is a tall, imposing gentleman guarding the door. He appears to be wearing a German military unit. It's 1925. We just got done being at war with them.
Yeah.
This affair is by invitation only, Fraulein. Your papers, please.
I thought we didn't do that here.
Yeah.
You have no papers?
Oh, I need my press pass.
Thank God, Cat. What
Let
the
me grab
fuck
my
is up with
press
you?
pass, baby. Danke, Fraulein. I'll return this pass when you are leaving. Enjoy yourselves this evening.
Does he have a...
And it is our first time the clock shows up.
Hey!
It is 7 o'clock. Now this is probably going to be the most boring chapter because it's just nothing
so
but
much
talking.
talking.
I think if you... Oh,
Thanks, touch me again. Bonjour, Miss Burr. Dr. Carrington told me you were covering this party for the newspaper. I am Yvette Delacroix.
That's right, Miss Delacroix. I'm writing the social news column.
The social news. I was thinking you were here about the burglary.
Burglary? Of course not. The newspaper would never assign a female cub reporter like myself to such an important story.
You are probably being correct, Miss Burr.
Good evening, sir. My name is Laura Bow.
Oh, I have to do him because he's got the list.
Oh, yay! The list is back! I love the list!
Shit.
Do it!
Hold on, I need a channel.
I am Ramsey Nadir, Miss Bow. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I never realized he had a list!
He does have a list for the game. The one time that my list is actually accurate. Not accurate as in like how you do a list in real life, but in terms of like appropriate to the moment.
I'm so happy now! Oh, is this Mustache Man?
This is
Good evening,
Eyeglass Man.
Dr. Carrington.
This is probably proper English guy versus angry mustache American guy that's apparently English.
Oh shit, you or me?
I think you're taking him.
Oh, good evening, Miss Bow. Good evening.
Perfect.
This is quite a party. Does the museum always have a big fundraiser when they open a new exhibit, Dr. Carter? This Mustache Man?
I guess, I mean...
Well, never such an important people here before. I'm an important curator, an important seller, an important everything. So the museum wouldn't have been able to keep me employed here without financial assistance.
It's like you have a coconut crab on your face.
Nailed it. Oh my god, I should be Bane. Shit, I don't know if I can pull that off. I'm gonna try.
Do it.
You must be very important for the museum to go to such trouble.
Naturally. The museum is lucky that I accepted this position as the head of the new Egyptology Antiquities Department, where my name alone will attract more visitors and more money to the museum.
Any chance that the Tutankhamun exhibit will make a stop here on its American tour?
Sorry, Ice's comment.
Thought the mustache was your ally.
Oh, I almost spit my drink out.
No, I'd hate to embarrass any relative by putting his Tutankhamun artifacts on display here. Now pale by comparison to my own great discoveries, such as the Dagger of Amon.
Of course, how silly of me to think otherwise.
Yes, that was very silly of you.
Dick.
Had any good rumors lately?
Maybe or maybe not. What's it worth to you?
I don't have any money right now.
Then I ain't got no rumors for you, Toots.
Alright, let's talk to some of these people.
Daily Llama laughed a lot. Yeah! Oh my god, that Bane voice is tough. Fucking fun though.
Well, guess what?
With a little work, I can turn the Lion Dagger into a world-class museum. But that can wait a few months until they decide to make me president.
Even though President Carrington's right freaking there.
Dr. Carrington will have to find other employment, of course, but I'm sure some lesser museum would be happy to have him on their staff.
What a dick. Let's see. I don't know if I can technically ask about other people nearby, but let's try it.
Rather unfortunate name, I think.
That's it.
I don't see. Can I do that while doing the mustache thing? That's gonna be tough.
I think you probably could.
The show sleeps with everything that moves. There's some things that don't. It's only by...
It doesn't sound the same.
It's only by sheer strength of will, and I'm resisting her advances so far.
The wiggling is like almost freaking me out. I don't know why, but it's just like your mustache
something
isn't
crawling.
supposed. Yes, it's not supposed to be sentient. Like that's creepy me.
That's fair. He will just be British Bane.
That's so slow now that he's not actually like skipping ahead, which is good.
Oh my god, I almost passed out rebreathing that much CO2.
Dr. Carrington was a fine chap. He used to be in charge of the British Museum, you know. I ran into him several years ago when I visited the British Museum to consult with Dr. Bunch. Seems odd that Dr. Carrington doesn't remember me, but I almost didn't recognize him either. He's getting old after all. Looks different. Memory's probably shot as well.
Wow.
Maybe I should just get like, or like draw a mustache on my hands. So when I do that, then you see mustache.
You just gotta like put it right here and just like.
That's supposed to be charming!
Maybe that's what I should do then.
Anything that I could do that and it wouldn't be really hard to.
Another.
Yeah.
Dr. Miklos is rather eccentric, but she is well educated. Received her training at one of the better universities in Athens, Greece. She's considered quite knowledgeable in the areas of hieroglyphics, but her specialty is paleontology. She's fond of old bones.
Fond of the old bone. Talking about... actually... Oh, we haven't gotten Tutankhamun yet. Or Dr. Patupt, whatever his name is.
Oh, that guy.
I don't think we could have unlocked his name, though. Could we have? I don't think we could have. Maybe we could have. I don't know.
Possibly? I don't know.
Yeah, because he didn't seem to be perturbed.
He must be very upset about the burglary.
Quite so. If I ever find out who stole my Dagger of Amon, they won't live to regret it, I can assure you.
Oh my, do you have any idea who would do such a thing?
I have my suspicions, but I need more proof before I subject him to the full force of my wrath.
Have the police learned anything? You know, the people who are supposed to be handling this?
Those incompetents, hardly. They couldn't even find the clues around the Dagger display.
Sounds like the burglar might have been a professional.
Perhaps. It most likely the local constable couldn't find a clue if it jumped up and bit him on the bum.
Alright, I guess. Not Riley.
Oh yes, can't say I'm too impressed with Detective O'Reilly. Couldn't find a single bloody...
Good job.
Hold please.
Also, you might want to turn the tempo up a little bit.
Yeah.
Couldn't find a single bloody clue about the Dagger burglary, and he has a nasty habit of chewing on grapes constantly, probably to cover up the smell of alcohol he drinks.
I think that's probably...
Okay, good, I'm passing out.
Here, we'll do that next.
Thank you. Whew. Hats off to Tom Hardy. That could not have been fun.
Grandfather too, Rhubarb.
The grandfather, I met him only once on the train. The train was a sleeper car. It was dark, and I climbed into his berth by mistake. He will always remember that meeting, I'm sure. I unfortunately will have forgotten it in a few months.
Wow.
Damn, son.
Harsh.
What about Lofat?
Oh god, does she know our dad?
Do you know our daddy? The low-fat, I know him. Is the little laundry I take to the cleaners. Low-fat does it himself. We have the deal he enjoys, so it costs me nothing. Giggity. Do you know my daddy? I do not believe I have the pleasure of meeting your father, Miss Burr.
Thank God.
But don't worry, you'll call me stepmom soon enough.
Uh-huh.
Unless it was long ago and I have forgotten. I have met so many men, it is so hard to keep track of them all.
What, you don't have like little notches on the inside of your thigh?
She technically has something.
Yeah.
The annoying little man, I met him at a speakeasy long ago, but he is not my class of person, no. He is of the criminal type.
She's not, apparently.
Yeah, that's surprising.
What about Riley?
Monsieur Riley, he is magnifique. He is so intelligent, so confident, so ooh la la.
I assume you met him before tonight.
Oh, yes. We are, how do you say, the old friends. And it never hurts to have the highly placed friend on the local police force, no?
I suppose that's true. What do you think of his burglary investigation?
People here, they keep saying Monsieur O'Reilly, his investigation of the Dagger is not good. But he tries very hard and have seen him work. But the Dagger thief, he is very good, no?
You think the burglar was a man?
It is only a manner of speaking, Miss Burr. This burglar, she could have been the female as well. She could have been me!
Progressivism in 1920. Oh, I'm sure she knows the docs.
Do you know Steve Dorian? I hope not.
Ah, the Steve, he is so big and handsome, no?
Or... Scratcherosa! I mean, oh my!
What else we got? Cute. Countess.
Ah, the Countess. She is not what she seems, no?
What do you mean?
Her last husband, he was afraid of her. He told me, then as I learned more, I was becoming afraid of her too.
What? She seems like a nice old lady.
It is all the act, no? She is the dangerous one. Now I think she is after Dr. Carrington's money, since I am seeing them together so often lately.
I thought they were married, guess not.
I don't understand. Why is she so dangerous?
Just be trusting me, Miss Burr. Stay away from the Countess. People die when she's around.
Oh dear. By the way, this is why she's better for the French accent, because she can actually roll her R's. I cannot.
Just act like you're swallowing a grape, it's fine.
What do you think I do in my off time?
You know what? You do you in life. That's fine. Picking the wrong thing.
By the way, the side eye was perfectly timed with the music.
Archibald Carrington. Dr. Carrington is my superior, so I'd rather not be saying the bad things about him.
What bad things?
He is very strange, even for a man. But you are trying to trick me, no? It is best that I am not talking about him.
Apparently not swallow grapes. Exactly. I have a strong gag reflex.
That's what I don't know if you guys remember from Iron Man 2, what it was. They're after the Pepper gets saved and they're kissing on the rooftop and what's it called? Rhodey is like sitting right there watching them.
Oh yeah, eating. Was he eating grapes?
No, he was saying it's like two seals fighting over a grape.
Yeah.
And I've been playing Sims 3 and like two of the Sims started kissing and I'm like, so that's what it means by two like seals fighting over a grape, because I'm like, that's kind of what it looks like.
I know a lot of people don't really like Iron Man 2. I thought it was great.
I did. And one of my friends is a cheerleader in it.
I know, I keep looking for her every time I watch it.
One of the two blondes. She's awesome.
There's only two blondes?
Or sorry, blondes, sorry. Redheads. Blah.
Ah.
She's actually not even, she's a brunette. So I'm like, or now she's a brunette, but she was a redhead at the time. So.
Is she naturally redhead or was she naturally
brunette? No, this is dyed, I'm pretty sure.
Ah.
It was that kind of like rich red.
Mm.
But she's awesome.
Dr. Miklos and I, we have much of the fun together. She is very friendly. Many times we have run through the museum chasing the daisy, no?
Whoa!
That's our new euphemism.
Chasing the daisy.
Let's talk about the burglar. It is terrible to think someone could break into this museum and steal something so valuable. Monsieur Heimlich, he is all broken up about it, although he doesn't show it.
That's because he's German. How did Carrington react to the burglary?
Dr. Carrington is the very dignified man. There is not much you can learn from his face. He seems to have taken the burglary very well, although he was angry with Wolf about the poor security.
Do you have any idea who might have stolen the dagger?
There are many suspicious people here tonight who could have done it. The Countess, for example, or the little man Ziggy. But I've not the proof, you understand?
Like, look at him! His butt is practically past where his chin is.
I don't think we asked him about him.
Not that one.
Ah, Monsieur Pippin. He is such a great man and quite attractive, no? No.
Depends, did he already steal the Palantir? Has this been a good year for you, Miss Delacroix?
Ah, yes. Every year is a good year for me, Miss Burr. It is all a matter of the attitude, no?
Why, that seems like a very healthy point of view.
Merci, Miss Burr. You are very kind. Actually seems kind of nice. I forgot to ask him this too, so I'm going to ask him it. So
oh, right.
Prep your
Back
Bane
to
voice.
British Bane. Would you say it's been a very good year for you, sir?
Well, let's see. I mean, the most important and archaeological discovery of all time. Almost everyone on the planet knows my name, and I've clinched a curatorial job I've been after for years. Yes, I'd say it's been a very good year.
Not full of yourself at all, are you, buddy?
Seems to me you might have a problem.
A problem, such as?
Oh, you've accomplished so much this year. What are you going to do next?
Nice pessimist.
Next? What next? Don't bother me with such ludicrous questions, you silly female.
Alright. Let's go, I guess, do
Oh,
Ziggy.
Lord of Cancer can roll the R's. I never learned how. It's almost like I have to, like that. But I'm snoring. I'm not rolling an R.
You just have to swallow your R's. It's more. It feels.
And
more
it goes
like...
back to my problem of I can't swallow.
And on that note,
There's
let's
a
talk
clip.
about Mr. and Pippin Carter.
Let's
from
talk about
Ziggy.
Pippin.
Let's talk about Pippin.
Can't help you with that, Toots.
Alright, you might get off easy with this dude because he seems like he doesn't want to talk about anybody.
The new museum press, dodgy old guy, but a fine chap. Yeah, that's it, a fine chap. Good man.
He seems rather fond of this dude.
I tell you, most of the cops around this town stink. But O'Reilly's different, he's okay. He really knows how to treat a mouthpiece, you know. I made some good work in jacking him.
Okay.
I mean, we all knew.
Yeah.
I says, are we not doing phrasing anymore?
Let's ask him about the Countess.
What makes you think I knows anything about a dame like her? She wouldn't even have anything to do with me. I mean, I don't know anything about her, why ask me?
So he's very fond of the president, and he's very defensive about not knowing this person.
That's true. That's odd. She seems to know you.
How do we know that? We haven't talked to her. Oh shit, sorry.
Now leave me alone before I calls the cops.
I keep like misclicking.
Or somebody.
Let me see if that happens if I ask him again. My finger spasms and then it's like shit. Okay. Oh, shit. Fuck. 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 There we go.
I know the dagger was heisted. I might even know who done it, but I ain't talking. If you know, why wouldn't you go to the police? All I got is a suspicion. I got nothing hard. I got nothing hard.
He nothing hard.
Besides, What have the cops done for me lately? This is in the interest of justice. Who are you trying to protect?
Me, dude.
I'm trying to protect me, now flit.
Misk.
How was your year, Mr. Ziggy? Superb, simply superb. First I makes a sawbuck on the Tunney Dempsey match. Now here I am rubbing elbow grease with the hoity-toity. Thanks for asking.
So he's doing pretty well for himself. I think that's about what we want to ask him, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, Lispy!
Oh, God.
Hee!
It's about Carter. 1,000 curses on that man. He defiled the tomb of my sacred Anathoth with his own personal glory. He doesn't care a fig for what is right and what is wrong. His own evil deeds will catch up with him, though. Thus you wait and see.
Do you want to turn on voices just for this guy?
Okay.
I'm just so curious.
I am curious.
You can turn it off after this one. I just gotta know.
I don't know. I know it's gonna be interesting. I didn't do it. I may have heard a great deal about Mr. Carrington, but I do not know him very well. We have only spoken once or twice, but he seemed like a cultured, charming fellow. Why didn't it work?
Maybe just put on just speech? Yeah, let's see if that does it.
It was up here before, right?
I think so.
Well, that was text, though, but let's try it. I wonder if we won't get it back.
We may have to save and, like, load back in, but I don't want to.
Oh,
it's trying to. I can hear,
Shit.
like, the volume dips. Damn, I think we lost it.
I'm sorry, dude.
Ah, it's fine. I figured it was probably gonna have difficulties going back and forth, but fuck, that was gonna be really funny.
Speed I want up, it's text I want down. Oh, hopefully we didn't need to know anything about O'Reilly, because...
As long as our character knows, that's all that matters.
Save, just to be safe. Just so we don't lose all this progress. Let's get Ziggy. I don't know Ziggy very well, but he makes me uneasy. His eyes remind me of a jackal. I met him briefly at the party, then avoided him the rest of the time, except for right now where he's standing right there. But it's okay, because he vets between us.
You're just talking about him doing this.
I like this guy. Ramses Najir, right?
8 likes!
Thanks, all.
Thank you, guys. Don't worry, this is gonna speed up really fast once we get past this.
The Countess is quite a colorful lady. She seems to enjoy life to the fullest, does she not? Just between you and me, she scares me. It scares a lot of people, apparently.
What's that, Mr. Najir?
Well, she's just too enthusiastic for me, I suppose. Dr. Miklos is a brilliant individual, but she is don't laugh, a little strained. Oh well, we all have our foibles. Foibles.
Wow, that's gotta be hard even for
Yeah,
regular
foibles.
speaking people.
Don't we, Miss Bo?
Oh, what are you trying to imply, boy?
Miss Yvette is a charming young lady, and though friendly, she seems genuinely interested in Egyptology. We had a long discussion about tombs one time.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Was you burying the tomb? Oh, that's why I didn't do that. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to him. Oh, did we get all the... Oh, I get him.
Monsieur Heimlich.
I find Mr. Heimlich to be most intimidating. He seems to enjoy looming over people.
Well, he is 80 feet tall.
The burglary.
Mr. Najir, would you have any idea who might have stolen the dagger of Amon Ra?
No, but whoever did would...
Sorry.
No, but whoever did could be boiled alive.
Whoa.
He could be fed to hungry crocodiles.
What the fuck?
His goods would be thrown... I can't even think of...
I don't even know what he's saying now.
His goods would be would be thrown from the pyramid. He thought, oh, excuse me, I'm a little passionate on the subject.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking like a regular person. Quite all right, Mr.
Meanwhile,
Najee.
Laura Bow is
I'm
just like,
saying.
oh!
Yeah, so much spit.
And she's like, where's the plastic for the Gallagher show? Pull it up. And one last thing.
Mr. Najee, would you say that 1926 has been a good year for you?
Well, yes, I would have to say so. Business in America is booming, and many people need an accountant. I have not worked for many, and my beloved wife is this soon to deliver a third child. I suppose I am as happy as a man to be.
Oh, yes, yes. Give it to me, baby. Congratulations on the upcoming blessed event, Mr. Najee. What are your other children's names?
Well, there's Horace and Amon, and the new babies I'll be named Anubis, after the wife and dust lord of the dead.
That constitutes child abuse, sir. But, I mean, lovely, yes. But what if the child is a girl?
The names I'll be Anubis either way. It is a wonderful name for either a boy or a girl.
No, I beg to differ, sir.
I think we got enough on him. Tell us about your esteemed peer, Mr.
Oh shit, which one's this one?
The fancy English dude.
Oh. The fellow is quite an overinflated ego. He's got a legitimate reason for it, I suppose.
Oh, nice and short and sweet.
Yes.
Maybe even the writers are like, fuck.
I don't want to type anymore. Oh, he's a good enough chap for a law enforcement peon.
It started going south there.
Miss Bow, I find it vaguely offensive that you would even think I know anyone named Ziggy.
He's right there!
I'm staring at him right now.
I like that just nobody wants to accept that he exists.
Well, he does sit like a head's length
That's
underneath
probably
them.
so, but then again, so do we. So.
Now, this lady who truly supports the arts, a real patron, that old girl.
20 million conversations.
Dr. Miklos is one of the museum's most respected curators.
Have you played patty cakes with the vet?
Yeah, I really haven't had much interaction with Miss Delacroix.
So yes.
Yes. Well, of course, she is my assistant, so I guess I should correct myself and say that I do have interaction. That went over my head as a kid.
Yeah.
But I don't know her very well, really.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
He's real pip. A genuine go-getter, that fellow. He does a jolly good job of guarding the museum. Jolly good.
Yeah, we seem pissed at him for not protecting shit, so
This
why
is
did that
true.
change?
Well, you can't hate on German people. It's 1926 after all.
I'm pretty sure everybody hated on German people in 1926.
Are we still
Not
calling them the
necessarily
Huns at that point?
fair, but...
What do you make of the theft of the dagger, Dr. Carrington? Oh. It's simply beastly. Beastly, I say. What is this world coming to when crepuscular ruffians can invade a museum like Visigoths?
Crepuscular is a very good one.
Yes, it is. Do you have any idea who could have done such a thing? Not at all, but if I did, I'd be tempted to teach that brute a lesson. Sorry, I'm just channeling straight Churchill for this guy. Have you found 1926 to be a good year for you, Dr. Carrington? Yes, I would, Miss Bow, frightfully good. And why is that, Doctor? Not often that one gets opportunity to head up the most respected museum in America, Miss Bow.
Alright, I think that's all we want.
Neatly stacked water glasses, some are full, some are empty. As a wise man once said, even empty water glasses have their uses.
Let's go grab one and put it in our purse.
Oh,
where the
good. I
sandwiches
forgot
go.
about that. Pick it up and place it in your purse.
We need it right now. So now if you go behind here... Nope.
You will not further the plot!
I think...
I, this woman with a certain amount of jealousy. Her fashionably high cheekbones, impeccably styled hair, and sultry eyes make you feel mousy and naive by comparison.
Guess I should probably do that for him.
Snappy dressed man looks like an accountant, but there's an air of mystery and a film of oil on his hair.
Mystery.
This short, blustery man reminds you vaguely of President Roosevelt, despite his diminutive frame. His bearing is self-assured and cocky, and his pince-nez?
Yep.
What is that?
That's the little glasses that come just on your nose without having frames.
Only
it's pinching your nez, but it's your nose.
Oh.
I think it's French, right?
That would probably work. Only adds to the aura of distinguished snobbery.
Snobbery.
Dr. Pippin Carter's tall, dignified, middle-aged gentleman with carefully trimmed mustache. Lies. This man looks like he's very low on moral fiber in his construction. Weird term for that? Okay. His eyes dart around the room nervously as if he's expecting someone to jump on him. His bald head reflects the overhead lighting.
Oh god.
Being a female, I'm sure you were stronger to touch me, but try and show some restraint.
Pardon-moi, mademoiselle, but it is only the first date. It is not the time or the place. But perhaps we can play the, how do you call it, patty cakes and another time. Please, Miss Bo, I am a married man.
No, I say, milady, please be so kind as to leave me alone. I do not appreciate being mauled by people I barely know.
She's just running up. She's like to them. All right, is it that?
Or like with like little cat paws,
No.
and then just.
Oh, no. I said go back here. How do you listen?
Oh, trigger listening on them. I don't think that starts now. I think that starts after the next hour.
No, not the. Or unless you're saying the next like. You saying if like the next 15 minutes? I think this is gonna work. Oh, provides a wine glass to listening as his doors no. Haha, don't take me serious. Okay, maybe I'll save it just to be safe.
Good call.
So you're saying maybe I have to go through all the conversations first before I could go behind them?
Yes, and I thought we started listening to him after the first course.
No, it's during this. But I don't remember how to trigger it. It's just like
the eyeball? Oh no, you tried the eyeball.
It's supposed to be here.
Think about getting popcorn and continue watching. Yeah, probably about another hour.
There you go.
Ah, good job.
There I was, standing on the hillside above the excavation in the Valley of Kings with the faithful Mahmoud describing the dance of the 7 veils to me in great detail with shout rose from the workers below us. Sounds like an important discovery at hand since I have 6 sense about these things. I scurried downhill to see the step had been uncovered in the sand. It turned out to be the entrance to the temple of Amon. I took the trail from Basgrafir and cleared the sand away from the rest of the steps myself, revealing the entrance to the temple. The seal of the necropolis was intact and the door seal indicating the temple had not been disturbed.
I like that he's basically did like shit and he's taking credit for it. He's
yeah,
like, I dusted
totally.
it off. They're already like cleared, but dust. Oh, I found it, guys.
I knew the fate had brought me a discovery I've been seeking for so long. Tireless after my excursion in clearing the staircase, I used a sledgehammer to break through the sealed doorway within lay greater accomplishments of my considerable career.
God, can anyone else talk?
I like that he broke an artifact to basically get in.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Turn the fan on too, it's hot.
Hidden within the darkness, untouched for dozens of years, the isolated temple lay the magnificent Dagger of Amon, the greatest discovery of modern archaeology.
That's you. Good
Which
show.
one?
Him. Good
Oh,
show.
good show.
Magnifique! Mr. Very impressive, Dr. Carter.
So that's when you heisted it, right?
No, I didn't heist it, you annoying little man. I took it out of the temple and showed it to the workers, who immediately fell upon their faces, all 350 of them, to show respect for my accomplishment.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't for him, and it was for the fact that there was a dagger. Like,
that's hard to believe, Dr. Carter. A different worker that proudly worked that archaeological dig for many years. I would not think they'd evaluate their respect for you to such an extent.
He's just spitting in her hair.
Yeah.
But then you were there, weren't you, Mr. Nadir?
They're just talking to the back of you.
To the back of her head, yep.
Well, no, that's true.
And when was the last time you were in Egypt, Mr. Nadir? You seem to have lost some of your accent.
Well, it has been several years.
I thought as much.
Your discovery really was quite a remarkable achievement, Dr. Carter.
Was remarkable, Dr. Carrington. You mean it is a remarkable achievement that has never anything like it before.
Quite so. Correction noted, Doctor.
If you all be excused, if you all will be excusing, if you will be excusing me, I see a man I need to speak to.
I can't fuck up this accent any more than I have.
Certainly, Miss Delacroix, certainly.
Miss Delacroix.
Alright.
Oh, God. I can't wait till he dies. I mean, I can't wait till he goes away.
Spoilers. There we go.
Boy, that Yvette, she's some dish, ain't she?
Yes, those Flint women really have something. I don't think my wife would ever have done it in a money camp.
Wow. In my vast experience of women from different lands, I tend to agree with you, Mr. Nadir. I balked when a certain French woman suggested we have a deep conversation on the back of a dinosaur, but I was pleasantly surprised by the results.
Wow.
Yes, Miss Delacroix, certainly the cat's pajamas, as the Americans would say.
Yeah, we does come up with some good sayings, don't we?
It's like, go away, you're not contributing to this conversation.
Quite.
Good Lord, I hadn't realized a woman was present. Please excuse us, Miss Bow. Oh, I wasn't actually listening to you, gentlemen. This is just how I fluff my hair. I just happen to be standing here. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, we have somebody new now.
Hello! It's Old Drunk Lady! You see a short, elderly woman dressed flamboyantly, and you suspect expensively. And how did she survive the first game? And sporting a grotesque amount of makeup. In fact, when she speaks, you notice small flecks of base coat, oh Jesus, chipping off her jowls and tumbling onto her furred collar. My God.
Alright, I have her right.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking? We could do like a cooking and cocktail episode for the first game. We'll make beignets and like a Louisiana cocktail.
Well, that could be fun.
You just hold the cup to her like,
Hard of hearing.
I'm Laura Bow, and I'm covering this event for the Tribune Society news column.
I gotta get ready for this.
Good evening, Miss Bow. I'm the Countess Lavinia Ward of Carlton. Make sure you get that R in there. Please be sure to spell my name right in your story.
Eric Davis says, y'all cook. Oh, yeah. Thought this was a drinking channel. It is, though we do cooking as well.
Here we go, one more time.
Also because people tend to like cooking stuff more than drinking stuff, unfortunately.
Truly a man of great ambition and integrity.
Gross.
Dr. Carrington, what about him? I know very little about the man.
Now that's odd. I could have sworn Mr. Dorian said that you met Dr. Carrington in a taxi when he arrived on the Andrea Doria.
So what So what if I did? Yes, I did meet him that night. Our families are, old allies from the time of the War of the Roses, which I don't know
That was
what
a
the
great
fuck
movie.
that is. I felt obliged to meet him upon his arrival. Noblesse oblige, you understand.
I thought this was a place where I'll get riggedy wrecked while playing games. We do, although I do have a cooking channel I haven't touched in some time, and the video with the most views on it, 4,500 views.
Damn!
Right? My cocktail videos, the biggest grossing one, not even 1,000.
Still, holy shit. I mean, even 1,000 though. We're coming up to 1,000, so damn.
Oh,
good.
not even near 1,000. It's like 400.
Still, 400 is still pretty good. But yeah, damn, over that much? Like, holy shit.
With like low production value. People just love cooking.
Well, to tell you the truth, dear girl, I find him to be a crude and cultured
Ruffian. Interesting. For the Dr. Carrington, of all people.
I says, which one got the views? The learning to love vegetables. So I show you guys how to make Brussels sprouts and broccoli in a way that's actually really good.
Oh, wait, no, that was O'Reilly I think I asked her about. Yeah, I was O'Reilly that she said that was a ruffian. Ah, interesting.
Well, I mean, he is in this game and he's Irish. Hey, the game pointed it out. We're just recapping.
I don't know how much she
Did she do Yvette?
I am not interested in discussing that trollop.
There's another word that doesn't get out much.
I actually use that word a lot.
Do you?
Mostly when I drive and I'm pissed at other people.
I love it.
I forgot where I heard that word though. I don't think it was from this game, but maybe it was.
Yeah, it was kind of disappointing because when I came up with the idea for the YouTube channel, I'm like, oh my god, drinking and games, like that's a perfect combination.
Oh, Mr. Heimlich, is simply dreadful. I think his tiny taste and authority has gone to his tiny little head. Don't you, Miss Burr?
You haven't met him. Well, we met him for like 2 seconds, but...
she may know him really well because she did say tiny head.
Me close.
My, she's unusual, isn't she, dear girl? I can't stand that horrid ferret of hers. I'm sure it hates me.
Yeah, I'm sure it hates you too.
James Money, what up, dude? How you doing?
I think ferret tastes stinky. Oh, what about the speakeasy that apparently you frequent?
Miss Bow, you must be sure to avoid such dens of iniquity. They can only ruin a young lady's reputation.
I want to create a bar called Den of Iniquity.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know what I just clicked, but it looked funny.
Tell me about this water glass. Does it smell like formaldehyde? What do you make of the theft of the Dagger of Amon Ra, Countess?
Oh, it's horrid. Simply horrid. What sort of creature would make off with the priceless work of art, I wonder?
Well, let me tell you about my briefcase. Do you have any ideas about who it might have been?
Oh my, no. I try not to associate with dreadful people, dear girl.
Mm-hmm.
Those hookers.
Thank you, music, for, like, accenting my point. That was perfect.
That was...
Countess, has 1926 been a good year for you?
Yeah, no, dear girl, it's been absolutely horrid. My darling...
That's kind of a funny slip-up right there.
Yep.
My darling husband Sterling died this year, you know. I don't know what I'll do without him.
I'm terribly sorry to hear about that, Countess.
Well, aren't you the sweet little thing? Thank you, my dear.
Oh my god, we'd have to make the corned beef sandwich.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think that's the only food in this game.
Besides grapes.
We'll have to do the grape as a drink.
Yes.
And like, not just a glass of wine. Did we talk about Wolf Heimlich?
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, that was the little tiny head.
Really?
Yeah, that's what you were saying, because you were talking about you laughed about
Oh, I didn't know who we were talking about. I just heard tiny head, so I had to do that.
So make sure there's nothing.
Yeah. Mischief bounds.
That's Carter, right here?
Definitely dressed man. Yep, I'd say.
Savey save.
Good call. Because we still have to find our boyfriend.
There's a lot we have to still do, unfortunately. Let's go this way. Let's see,
This short blustering
guy from before.
It looks like his back is staring at us.
Happy for that. I know. partygoer, happy partygoer. Doorway to the gift shop.
Ye olde gift shop.
I don't know if I can actually go in there just yet. I don't know if I
At
want to
some
go
point,
in there just
yes,
yet.
because we do get a replica.
Oh, Liz Carroll.
Nice.
I was supposed to go left.
Yeah, I think he's on the left.
Get her run. She's like moonwalking almost.
Ugh. A light blue dress and black shoes. No.
Oh, look at this.
Ah. Well, hello. How are you, Detective O'Reilly? I just fine, lassie. You're looking lovely this evening.
Oh, you changed your tune.
Well, he may have a few grapes in him.
Now we can actually talk to him.
That fella is just too big to be too big for his britches.
Too
That's
big
all
for his
I have to
bitches.
say. Yep. Too big for his bitches, don't you know?
I'm too sexy for my bitches. Too sexy for my britches. Too sexy for my getting this ditches.
Someone ought to be taking him down
Oops,
to
sorry.
the PD. That's got it. He's got too many brains, that one. He thinks he's better than us all.
Oh, asking about yourself.
Why that be me, silly girl? Detective Ryan Anran O'Reilly at your service.
You wish you could be in my service.
Or your cervix. Yeah, I can't believe you missed the free throw shot.
Words. I didn't think we'd ever talk about his sister. Talk about. Oh fuck. We're gonna talk about the Countess.
Nah, there be a slippery old bat. If she's royalty, then I'm Rudolph Valentino.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, no clue. You make clothing? Aye, that woman is downright unnatural, Miss Laura. I'd stay away from her if I were you. She keeps asking me if I got any scars, don't you know?
Almost. Oh, we didn't get Ziggy, did we?
That man is a human weasel. Stay away from Lassie. Only one death unreal. Oh, give us time. We will show you all the ways to die in this game. Aye, now there's a lovely girl, a real lady, don't you know?
Yeah, this one doesn't have so much opening random doors and getting killed, which is kind of nice.
True. But towards the end, tons of ways to die. Yeah. Strap in.
That's my my test. Of
the ending
proof.
gets rough.
And I think this is the last of the people.
He's not much of a security guard, if you're asking me. How could I trust a man who allowed a thief to waltz right in here and steal one of the exhibits if he didn't do it himself now? He hasn't even got an alibi for the night of the burglary since he was here alone.
And then go to the burglary.
If you're asking me, Missy, they'll be blowing the whole thing out of proportion. Bigora, you think there's something important had been stolen.
What does Bigora mean? Is it like begod or like oh my god?
I always, sorry. You don't consider a priceless Egyptian artifact to be important? Listen, girlie, if I trace down every petty theft that occurred within the nastier segments of the population, I'd be working 30 hours a day now. I would hardly call the Dagger Museum a nasty segment of the population, Mr. O'Reilly. And if you're referring to our Egyptian visitors, shame on you. And don't call me girly.
Ooh.
By me father's whiskers, you're a fiery one, Miss Laura. Alright, I won't be calling you girly, little lassie. Begora, I keep, Sodom and Gomorrah? That keeps coming to mind, and I'm pretty sure they have nothing to do with each other.
That makes for a great rap if you can get those two in a
That's
sentence.
true. Detective O'Reilly, has 1926 been a good year for you? I must definitely, lass. I put away more criminals this year than you'll ever see in your whole life. That makes it both a bad year and a good year, doesn't it, detective? I mean, if there were many criminals on the loose to begin with, we must be in some sort of crime wave.
Negative Nancy.
You see it your way, lassie, and I'll see it mine.
Alright, now... There we go.
Ryan, I have having the hard... Oh god, sorry. The hardest time keeping my hands
Oh,
off
look
of
at that. The hair doesn't... The carpets don't match the drapes. Not here, Yvette. There'll be too many people.
They are not important. You are the most powerful man here, my Ryan.
What about that Carrington guy? He's president of the museum.
His eyes are so beady.
Yeah.
The doctor is old and weak. You are the young one and strong.
And what you be wanting, Miss Bow?
Just waiting my turn in line.
Oh, sorry, I got my thumb stuck in my ear. I thought you'd be calling my name. You must be hearing things, lassie. I didn't even mention your name. I'm sorry. I've got to be going now, if you excuse me.
Nice recovery, Laura.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was on accident.
And what were you doing with that fancy dagger was being stolen then? Oh shit, you?
I guess I could.
Okay.
Let me see. I was sleeping in my hotel room.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Well, I haven't been sleeping too well since I've arrived in this country. I am tired, so I'm not thinking too well.
I don't know how to do his voice, so...
You not be sleeping well. Would you be having a guilty conscience then?
Yeah, I don't know how to do Egyptian accent.
I do not understand your meaning, Mr. O'Reilly. Perhaps it is English. It is such a curious language, and not as clear as Egyptian.
Actually, you're pretty close. You be saying the dagger is what brought you to this country. If I were in your position now, I'd be tempted to steal it.
It's got a very prominent necklace right there.
Yes, you think like through the nose.
Steal what has already been stolen. The dagger of Amon-Ra belongs to the Egyptian people, Mr. O'Reilly, not to Dr. Carter, not to the museum, and not to this country.
Nice. I be watching what you be saying, Dr. Smith. You're digging a hole deeper with every word.
Amon-Ra will seek his own vengeance on those who have removed his dagger from Egypt. Amon-Ra does not require my help.
You be saying you were sleeping when it was stolen, were you alone now?
Well, no, I was with Yvette.
Yeah, who was
that, sir, is none of your business.
It's true. And that's what were you wrong, Dr. Smith? It is my business as long as you being a suspect in the burglary.
A suspect? Do you Americans have no shame? I'm here to gain the return of the dagger by legal means. Ask Dr. Carrington.
I'm doing French now.
That's okay, it's gonna go everywhere. I've been talking to Dr. Carrington, and I know he told you no dice now.
The matter is not settled until the last camel drinks from the water of the oasis.
What's that now? Some kind of Egyptian double talk?
Excuse me, sir, but I see a turkey leg on the buffet table that requires my attention.
That's a fucking large leg.
Right?
Fucking expensive people. Alright, I think... Oh, we have Miklos, too, here.
Who?
Miklos. Olympia Miklos.
Oh, that chick! The Black Widow.
Yeah. No, she's not Black Widow.
Oh. It's your rotund, ruddy complexioned man in a fez, despite his bulky moves with dignity and grace. A severe conservative, middle-aged woman with the intelligent look in her eye. You must be Dr.
Pataship Smith.
Thank you, Smith. We'll call you Agent Smith, and that gold ankh you're wearing is quite a party, isn't it?
I find it distasteful to celebrate thievery in the name of science. The artifacts in this museum's Egyptian collection do not belong here. They belong in a museum! In Egypt!
That's only your opinion.
It is the truth. And the thieves who rob Egypt of its ancient treasures will find death waiting for them. Amon-Ra will have his revenge.
I see. Well, nice weather we're having.
Alright, Alright, 20 million questions. Here we go. Fuck.
I love that we both did the same line at the same time.
Yeah. You dare to mention his name to me? He is the blasphemous temple destroyer and tomb robber who stole the dagger of Amon-Ra from Egypt. He will know the full force of the curse of the pharaohs. The full force of the phoenix, I was about to say.
Yeah. Oh, the curse of the pharaohs? What's that?
The defilers of the great Egyptian tombs and temples will all die as a result of their crimes. The gods themselves will punish them. The great Amon-Ra will snuff out Pippin Carter's life as easily as I can crush a dung beetle under my shoe.
You come across many dung beetles? I mean, how will this happen?
Amon-Ra works in mysterious ways. We will have to wait and
Him and
see.
Jesus. Okay.
Alright, we're almost done with all the questioning that we have to do. We're so
Yes,
close.
a fez! Fezzes are cool. Yes.
Dude. I had hoped that Dr. Carrington would listen to reason. I had made another appointment to speak with him about the return of the dagger of Amon-Ra to its rightful home, but this seems futile since it is no longer in the museum.
Another appointment? You spoke to Dr. Carrington once already?
Only by phone. He denied Egypt's claim to the dagger. It was hoped that a personal visit would convince him of our sincerity, but the situation has changed since then.
Also, for you guys who are fans of the 70s show, do you realize they named Fez foreign exchange student?
I did not. That's interesting.
And it will not escape your... Yeah, you will be aware of it
I believe
forever.
he's investigating the burglary of the dagger of Amon-Ra. Perhaps if he stopped drinking, he might have a chance of finding it. Damn, son. I don't know how that was gonna last. Sorry, I didn't want to lose it. Getting there. Never heard of it.
Oh! Nice timing. Countess Water Closet.
I've only met her recently, sorry. But she seems to be have a sincere concern about my problems. A charming woman. Oh, that's nice. She's like you're the only person that seems to like her.
Right?
Everyone else is afraid of her, apparently. Dr. Miklos is a very educated for a woman. Wow.
Wow.
I would like her more if she were an Egyptian.
This came out in 1992.
Oh, it's also probably appropriate to the time.
Yes.
So.
Very true.
Did you sleep with her? Ah, a delightful girl. I keep asking her if she'd like to be my second wife.
Oh!
Wow, he's the one being forward. She is so very feminine and seductive and charming and attractive and...
Okay, I get the idea.
You should try to be more like Yvette.
Oh!
Men would like you more that way. Jesus Christ.
Men like me just fine the way I am.
Yeah, it's easy enough for them to steal my shit. That's what you think. I find you quite annoying.
Oh,
damn, this guy's an
fat
asshole.
man.
I don't remember him being such a dick. Oh, we have Dr. Tut now. There we go. Heimlich is that annoying guard who works here. His fanatical devotion to his occupation is admirable, but he seems lacking in his mental capacities.
Oof.
Almost done. Oof.
Have you heard anything about the burglary?
No.
Do you have any idea who would have wanted to steal the dagger of Amon-Ra besides you?
It has already been stolen once from Egypt.
I can see I won't get anywhere with you on this topic.
Una mas.
You just gotta ask. Would you say it's been a good year for you, sir?
No. The great treasures of my country's past are leaving Egypt in a flood greater than the Nile.
As I understand it, artifacts only leave your country with the approval of the Egyptian Antiquities Service.
Bah! The Antiquities Service is a tool of the British.
Ooh.
If they want to steal something, they steal it, just like the ancient tomb robbers. But they will pay just as the tomb robbers paid whenever they are caught.
That almost sounds like a threat.
I, Patasheptep Smith, do not... Smith's not very Egyptian last name, I don't feel like.
I'm just gonna call him Agent Smith.
I merely carry out the will of the great Amon-Ra.
Okay.
Yes. I asked the 1926 question because it gives you a picture into their disposition about their lives and themselves.
True, that's a
which
good point.
Carlton Waldorf was like, yes, oh no, and then she turned her tune and it was like, that's suspicious.
Interesting.
All right.
Also, 11 likes.
My
Thank you
favorite
guys so
person.
much. Good evening, Dr. Miklos.
Oh, good evening, Miss Bo.
It's very severe. DJ, what's up, dude? How you
Hey,
doing?
DJ. Dr. Carter is an odd one, if you ask me. He is so very interested in gaining personal glory.
Good accent.
Don't know what accent it is.
Yeah,
He
work with
doesn't
it.
seem to fully understand the beauty of what he has discovered. Why, the Amon artifacts are a symphony,
I can't keep doing a French accent.
a tribute to the wonders of death.
I have the same problem with the British. Like, everything eventually comes back to British.
I think she's the last one we've got to really grill, thankfully.
Well, we have to find Mr. Stevedore.
Yeah, he's small fry though.
That's true, because we've already yeah.
Why is it not? Oh, can I not? Maybe I already did her. Did I not? Am I not clicking this?
I don't
right?
think you clicked on it.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. This one.
Dr. Carrington is a quiet one. I don't see him very often. I'm certain, however, he must have a poetic soul.
What makes you say that, Dr. Miklos?
I have seen him walking amongst the dead in the Egyptian exhibit late at night. I cannot blame him. It's better than moonlight on headstones.
What the fuck are you doing,
I love
you
her. She's
psycho?
my favorite. Yes.
Does she know Lofat?
Might have to ask.
Ah, yes, Detective O'Reilly. I can't say that I'm overly fond of that one. He has little respect for the wonderful things in the museum, and he is too firmly rooted in this life. I do not believe that he likes the dead at all. Can you imagine?
What the fuck are you fucking at night?
I love it. It's so good and evil and
Perfect. Oh, fuck. That's why I keep misclicking.
Oh, yes, he runs the laundry down the way. He always manages to keep the pleating in my silk shrouds just right. Fuck.
There you go.
An odd little fellow, that one. He reminds me of one of the specimens in my dried rat collection.
What the fuck is wrong with you, woman?
I love it. Yes. Ah, the young Stevedore and Steve Dorian.
Yeah, they really didn't work hard on his name.
He is a charming young fellow. I imagine he has some wonderful scars from working on the docks.
Cut him?
I love it. It's so great.
I did Ziggy, right? Yeah, the rat guy.
The rat guy, yeah.
I don't know if I trust that one. She screamed when she saw my beautiful dried rat exhibit.
Who wouldn't?
And cried out like a baby when my ferret Daisy bit her ankle. Foolish woman.
Although if I had a ferret, I would totally take it with me everywhere I go.
And teach it to sicken on people.
No, I would just have it lay there like one of those like little
like
fox
mink
furs.
things, yeah.
And then I just point at things at people I don't like and it would just
That's you. Ooh, that's a Delacroix.
I find Yvette to be a charming young lady. Some people around here don't appreciate her zest for life, but I find her quite refreshing.
Oh! God, does she know her dad? Please tell us she doesn't know her dad.
Do you know my daddy? No, I'm afraid I don't know Detective John Bow. He is not a corpse yet, right? That's nice. I admire the police. They get to spend so much time with the sick and the dead, and in New Orleans yet, with the beautiful cemeteries.
Psycho bitch.
Wolfie.
Ah, Monsieur Heimneck.
Ah, Wolf, he has some lovely scars, doesn't he? Just between us girls, I think he's dreamy.
Oh, God, she's gonna be working in the German... Ugh!
Ah, yes, Mr. Smith is a well-respected Egyptologist. He truly loves the desiccated bodies of his ancestors, you know. I think he's a good man.
Do you think it's possible that he stole the dagger?
Possible? Most definitely. Probable, most unlikely. If he had stolen the dagger, he would be on the first ship back to Egypt.
That's a good point.
Then again, perhaps he is too clever for that. Or he's lingering behind to wreak his bloody revenge.
Oh, that's true, because they would have to kill the person who actually took it.
Maybe.
Dr. Miklos, do you have any idea who would want to steal the dagger of Amon Ra?
Ha! Very funny. Everybody's silly girl. It's a priceless artifact. Not only that, but it is said that the blade is an unknown alloy that can slice through bone like butter.
I suppose that was a silly question after all. Let me rephrase that. Do you know of anyone with any particular motive?
Well, Tut Smith and Ramses Bashir both wanted it very badly, to return it to their homeland, but they are both so upset it hardly seems possible that they could have done it. Then again, perhaps they are just fine actors.
One last one.
So, Dr. Miklos, has this been a good year for you?
I would say yes, very good. I came here from Greece just a short time ago, and look at me now, curator at the largest private museum in New York.
I'm happy to hear that, Dr. Miklos. Tell me, have you noticed anything unusual at the museum lately?
The whole museum is unusual, my dear. We are surrounded by dead things. Just walk around for a while and breathe in its wonderful atmosphere. Why, the whole place smells of death.
Just might do that. Have you ever noticed any dead things that, well, don't belong?
My dear, every dead thing belongs. Dead things are our friends.
Oh God, you do belong on Twitter.
I like her. She's
What is wrong with you?
She's fucked up and I like it. Oh yes, I want to ask him about Tut.
You aren't friends with that swine, are you?
Well, no, I'm not actually.
Good, you do well to stay clear of the Egyptian pig. That bloated maggot ought to be horsewhipped and sent back to the dung-laden wastelands he came from.
Oh, terrible.
I get the impression you don't like him very much.
You could say that, yes.
Why not?
I'd rather not say. Do you always pry into people's personal affairs like this?
I am a reporter.
You're a professional busybody.
I'm a reporter.
Same thing.
Dickwad.
Try to trigger them. Just like walking all over. I'm like, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. I have to sneak up on you.
I thought you can listen on them. I accidentally did before, but I can't seem to do it now.
You have to walk away a little bit to let it think that you're leaving and be like, nope, listening it.
Look at her walk.
God, those shoes are hideous with that dress.
I mean, to her, they're the only ones she had.
Oh, true, it is.
Maybe I can't trigger it. Maybe it's not one.
Oh.
I imagine if I can come back here. And
True. I'm good. My first time back since watching Subnautica. Who the fuck is that?
That's Ramses and Ajir, I think. And I want to ask him about Tut.
Mr. Smith is a very intelligent fellow. We have become friends of late. I always enjoy the company of one of my countrymen.
Ask her the same thing. Dun, 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 dun.
My, what an intense gentleman he is. Why, he's practically obsessed with the dagger.
You do a good voice for her.
Thank you. Bring out my inner rich old white woman.
Yeah!
I want you to know my theory about it. I think if it was stolen by an Egyptian, no offense to your people, Mr. Najir, but I think there's a secret sect of Egyptian sun worshippers who sent an envoy here to steal the dagger. Countess, I hardly think that likely. Secret sect like you're describing haven't existed in hundreds of years. Oh, really? What makes you such an authority on secret sex?
He's such a bottom.
Well, I am only expressing my opinion, madam. I'm certainly not an expert on the subject. Quite so. I think my theory is as good as anyone's, darling. And I heard it from a reliable source. Oh, who was that? Never mind. Let's just say my source has never been wrong before. There's always a first time for everything, Countess. I still find your theory far-fetched. Since you seem to be listening, Miss Bow, what do you think of my theory?
What? I'm sorry, I can't hear past my thumb. Oh, yes. Well, I definitely think, I'm gonna keep my hand here. I definitely think it's worth considering.
Oh, wow.
I missed that from before.
I don't remember that. There, you see, Mr. Najir, the press takes me seriously. Not me seriously, apparently.
Of course, it is kind of far-fetched.
Well, I never. Excuse me. I said good day.
You have seen 70s Show.
I know that reference.
Yeah. Oh, did I say something wrong? I'm sorry.
Oh, now we got Countess.
Gee, how did she like psycho men in?
Game is different. Do you like it? This is my favorite Sierra game. So
don't worry, like we said, this is gonna pick up really quick, but we've got to interview everybody.
So you're the third cousin that you secretly smashing that you're reliable source. I guess. Oh, there we go.
So that's the deal, Countess.
Oh, they're talking. I'd rather not talk about it right now.
Yeah, no kidding. The wall's got ears around here, and so does certain nosy reporters, if you know what I mean.
Yes, now, if you'll excuse me, I simply must speak to Dr. Carrington.
Sure thing, Toots.
Oh my god, just constantly.
Sounds like Monty Python Life of Brian, totally.
Yeah, there's 14 of these conversations we have to do, by the way. Oh, did I get Najir to talk about... Oh, no, he's a countryman, that's right.
Yeah. I'm a countryman.
Nope. Maybe I can't get
Trigger your conversation, fuckers!
I think it might not be a conversation trigger. That might be it.
Oh, like we have to actually talk to them, or?
Well, I think it's more of a case of, like, if you still need to talk to them, they're there.
Oh, gotcha. We still haven't seen our boyfriend.
Your boyfriend. Okay, let's see if we can talk.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Well, ain't you the hoity-toity dame these days? I almost didn't recognize yous with your clothes on.
Wow. Excuse-moi. I can't say it wrong. Excuse-moi. Am I knowing you, sir?
Zig is my moniker. You're gonna pretend you don't knows me?
Ah, you are making the joke with me, no? Perhaps you have me confused with someone else.
Yeah, I ain't joking. You Yvette Delacroix. I know that body of yours anywhere.
Well, I'm... Oh, God, I can't do the French accent. I'm sure I'm not knowing what you mean. I can't do it.
You're like cycling through the voices.
I'm sure, I don't know how to do that. I'm sure I'm not knowing what you mean, Mr. Ziggy.
Oh, I gets it. You's is worried one of these hi-hats is gonna hear us, right? Okay, I'm clued in. We can talks later.
She's like, or we could talk never. And another.
Are you enjoying the culinary delights of the evening, Miss Delacroix?
This food, it is adequate. I do not eat so much. This way I maintain my figure, no?
Ah, yes. And a lovely figure it is, Miss Delacroix. Yeah.
Merci, Dr. Carrington. You are so kind.
I feel we've known each other long enough. Please call me Archibald. It's a
As
horrible
you wish,
name.
Archibald. I am yours to command, as always.
Miss Bell, is there something I can do for
No,
you?
just wondering if you need to get you a condom or something.
Oh no, I was just admiring Miss Delacroix's dress. You see, in Louisiana, when we find a dress that's quite lovely, we stick
We
our
do this?
thumb in our ears and
we
wave.
go. Merci, Miss Beau, and your gown is a bit out of date, but charming nonetheless.
Well, fuck you. I mean, thank you, thing.
I'm surprised she's not wearing lipstick.
That's true. Oh, she may have a lot of eyeliner on. Well, if you ladies will excuse me, I must mingle with the guests.
Don't forget your hoochie lipstick.
Oh, this looks like a conversation.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ay, well, look what the leprechauns dragged in. Hey, now watch what she calls me, O'Reilly. I don't know what that leprechaun thing is, but I don't like the sound of it.
Well, maybe if you tried not talking in the back of his head.
Yeah. I'm sure you've been called worse things, smart guy. Only by low-class type poisons, O'Reilly. By the way, ain't she afraid of being seen with me? Cops talk to schoolies all the time, and I was wondering what she'd be doing here. I'm a big patron of the arts. That's the kind of high-class guy I am. You don't even know what the word patron means. I does too. Okay, what does patron mean? Hey, ain't that the Countess I see over there? Yeah, I needs to talk to her.
Oof! Okay, hold on a second. Let's save this bitch. Just constant conversations. Okay, that might actually be the last of that then.
Oh, cool.
I don't think I can get in, but let's try it. Oh, I can't get in. So if you look around her...
These vessels appear to be replicas of 7th century Welsh condiment pots. Again, what the commas? Made for export to Ireland.
Yeah, it's like they didn't quite do the complex nouns correctly.
Yeah. Oh, look at all those daggers.
Look at the stabby stabs.
It looks just like the dagger of Amon multiplied by 15. Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, now if you remember, we have the magnifying glass. Let's take a little peeky poo.
That's not the sort of thing you examine too closely.
Yeah. That's made
in Pittsburgh. Can we take?
Oh!
It looks just like the dagger of Amon Ra, isn't it beautiful?
Oh shit, I wonder if I was supposed to click on the other one. And see that it said made in Pittsburgh.
You can find another one.
Fuck. No, I can't because I'm gonna get kicked out. I think it might be okay though, because we clicked on both, so maybe it'll count.
Oh! Wow, love the goose stepping.
Pauline, this gift shop is closed. You should not be here.
Oh, I'm sorry. The door was unlocked.
Unlocked? My assistant will be disciplined harshly for this mistake. Please rejoin the party now, or I will be forced to injure you.
Fuck you!
She skitters out of there. Yeah, hopefully it'll count. But like I said, it doesn't really matter for the ending, like...
Yeah. We just had to know that some have stamps and some do not.
Which we saw, so... We saw one that didn't. All the other ones said made in Pittsburgh. Or you can assume they say made in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. I found your tag. Oh, okay, no one cares. Where's your boyfriend?
It's her boy toy. Oh, there we go.
One thing I am admiring about the Egyptian man is the way he treats his women, with the strong hand of the femme words. Well, that is the proper way at our culture teeth.
Which is not to say our culture is primitive. By many means, our civilization has evolved over thousands of years, so our methods are quite well thought out and practical.
And the Egyptian man, he is very skilled in the private matters as well, no? Well, speaking for myself, I feel like it's very sacred duty to be knowledgeable in all matters that concern me. I certainly have no complaints about my skills, Miss Delacroix. Miss Beau, I didn't see you standing there. Well, I hear another turkey leg calling my name at the buffet table, so if you'll excuse me. The turkey leg, it sounds good to me also. I'll accompany you, Dr. Smith. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's...
That the turkeys behind us?
Oh god, who knows?
Oh, the ladies.
It's ladies night. Countess, they tell me you're married to the last museum president, no? Ah, yes, darling, that's correct. Sterling Ward of Carlton is such a charming man, and so wealthy. My heart is just an empty void without him. Yes, Sterling was such a nice man. It's too bad that he's worm food now.
Jesus.
Lover. Oh, I'd prefer to think that Sterling is still with me in spirit. Oh, I'm sure his body is crawling with maggots by now. But if his spirit is with you, let me know because I'd love to see it. It is hard to lose a loved one, no? I understand you only married the short time, Countess. Yes, I've had only 2 short but charming months of married life with Sterling before he died. And how long had you known this man before you were married? Oh, we met just 1 charming month before we decided to get married. It was love at the first sight. Where did you meet him?
Ooh, sight were we relying on?
Oh, I'd only been in this country for a few weeks when I met Sterling on an offshore casino ship. It's quite legal to drink and gamble there,
that answered that.
And all the right people attend. Sterling was so charming. He just swept me off my feet, or he tried, but couldn't get
busted a hernia.
The Sterling, he must have been the large
Woo!
It's just a manner of speech, my dear. What, because he's sweeping her?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, fuck. I double-clicked. The money doesn't matter, darling. Actually, there's an annoying problem with the estate right now. It seems Sterling was changing his will when he died to give me more money, perhaps.
Sure.
Anyway, I'm sure my attorney will take care of the problem. Too bad you can't dig him up to finish his new will. Yes, quite. The archaeology, it is such a masculine profession. Breaking into the ancient tombs with your sledgehammer, thrusting your way into the treasure chambers, touching the gold artifacts. It is so stimulating, no?
Yes, well, when you put it that way, I guess it is rather stimulating, being the most important archaeologist of all time.
Dude, he's married to his work and his ego. He ain't got time for you.
No.
And it is such a burden to bear the greatness, no? With such pressure to perform, you must be perfect all the time.
Yes, you have a unique understanding of my problems, Yvette.
Ah, your problems? They are obvious, no?
Very kind of you to say that, but there are many who misinterpret my actions. They don't understand the pressure of having famous relatives in the same line of work and having to compare oneself to them all the time.
Eric's asking, is she hitting on him?
Oh,
yeah,
God,
big time.
yes.
There's a reason why Yvette gets free laundry.
Yeah.
Ah, but the Tutankhamun find, it is nothing when compared to your discovery, no?
Correct, I didn't realize you knew so much about archaeology.
Oh, I only work here for forever and a fucking year, boss, but whatever.
I know many things.
Actually, I don't think he actually works there. I think he's just part of... He owns the exhibit, right?
He owns the exhibit, as far as I know.
And which the exhibit is happening at the Decker Museum.
Yeah.
I know many things, Dr. Cutter.
So I've heard maybe we should discuss archaeology sometime.
I'd love to hear about the work you do, Dr. Carter. Perhaps later tonight.
Will you be working later tonight?
Oh, yes, I think everyone will be here tonight, no? There is much to be done to prepare for the opening of your exhibit tomorrow.
I was planning a break for tea around 3 a.m. if you'd like to join me.
Wow, really? That's like fucking late.
Yeah.
It sounds wonderful. Perhaps you would come by my office then?
I'd be delighted.
It is so gracious of you to take the time to speak with me.
Nonsense. Think nothing of it.
How will I ever repay you for this courtesy? I know how busy you are, Dr. Carter.
Well, I think there's something in Call Me Pippin Daddy.
Oh, wow. And another!
I told you to stop bothering me, you wow!
Okay.
Yeah.
Camel driver.
Dr. Carter, I will stop bothering you when the dagger is safely back in Cairo.
I don't know if you noticed, but the bloody dagger has been stolen from the bloody museum, you great twit!
I see no reason to exchange epithets with you, Dr. Carter. I am aware of the burglary. I am also aware that no evidence was left behind and the dagger case was not armed. In fact, I think you removed the dagger from the exhibit.
Interesting.
Me? And what bloody reason would I have to steal my own bloody dagger insurance from my own bloody exhibit?
The dagger is not yours, Doctor. It belongs in a museum. I mean, the Egyptian people. As to why you stole it, I do not pretend to understand your twisted American thinking, even though he's apparently British, and I'm so confused. Perhaps you wanted to keep the dagger for yourself in your own private collection. I wonder if he was American at first, and then
just assume the British kind of crap.
No, I mean if they got feedback being like, no, you're gonna piss off the Americans if you have them be American, so make them British. But I'm like, no, this is totally the American ego right here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perhaps I should ask why you are shifting the blame onto me, you insignificant peasant. It would be very clever of you to steal the capital D dagger and then...
Who translated this?
Then stay about to start rumors about something else stealing it.
Only an archaeological thief would make such an accusation, Doctor. Now, I'm sure you stole it for yourself.
I did not!
Yes, you did.
Did not!
Did too.
Did not!
Did too.
Gentlemen, please.
Who asked you?
Mind your own business, you nosy reporter!
It's everyone's business when you screaming.
Yeah. Bye.
I have more important things to do.
Our discussion is far from over, Dr. Carter.
Tis not! I mean, that's what you think, you malodorous buffoon.
Okay, you guys are done talking. Sweet.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, I forgot how long this was.
I love Eric's. And what's up with Egyptians and their ancestry anyways? I can't. Fuck. I screwed it up.
You tried.
I tried.
No, it's Steve.
Oh, crap.
Oh.
In our competition.
I don't know if we actually want to listen in or... I mean, I think
Oh my god, look at those boots.
I can't remember if I should... Oh, I saved it, so...
The stevedore looks a little more refined than you'd expect. He's also rather attractive. And a similar redhead, so your recessive genes will carry forth.
Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna walk behind first and spy.
Good call.
You are interested in the great art, no? Then you should come with me this evening. I'll give you the personal tour of the Old Masters Gallery.
Why?
I guarantee that you will not be wasting your time. You will enjoy it very much.
Seriously, it's 45. Why?
Supposed to be in college too.
You are studying the art of the university, no?
Oh, yes, but...
Then it is settled. I will give you the private tour in a little while, no?
This is not private.
No, she
you have
has
a
lipstick.
map.
Like, make up your mind.
Yeah.
There's no need to thank me yet. I will be enjoying it as much as you will.
Oh.
Oh,
No!
I guess maybe.
That is a giant fucking turkey.
It is.
And
With
who
so many
serves
turkey legs.
at a museum? What? Who? The guy who stole our luggage?
Looks like it. Oh.
Hi!
No, I guess we're not gonna get to talk to him. That's fine.
Well, I mean, we kind of are.
We already talked. Well, I mean, they question him.
What's Paul? Oh, Mr. Dorian. That's right. We met the dogs. Oh dear, your shoes, they aren't exactly formal. Well, I can explain it, but not right now. Did they have blood on them or something? I mean, what brings you here? Yo. Me? You told me you'd be here tonight, and well, I thought we should talk. About what? Oh, can we step outside for a minute? The moonlight is very nice tonight. Are you gay? I mean, right. I'm sure I enjoy that.
Look at him walk.
Look at that.
Oh my god.
I mean, we can
Fails
give him
the
our
reverse
shoes.
vegetable test.
Yeah, standing in front of cars. That's romantic. I just want to explain to you who I really am.
Batman?
Not Steve Dorian? Oh, yes, I'm Steve Dorian, but I feel like I don't give you the most accurate impression of myself when I met you earlier today. The two Willikers. It's a hard thing to say in that voice. I'm just not used to meeting attractive young ladies with dogs.
This part of the game is so
Yup.
cringe.
I wasn't down there looking for a man. I'm just a professional journalist. A Steel Town girl on a Saturday night working for A Story of Lives. Oh, yes, of course you are. I don't mean to imply anything. In fact, I was very impressed with your professionalism, your smile, and I wanted you to think I'm a common stevedore.
That was
But
the
your
name
name
Steve
is
Dorian.
Steve Dorr. I mean, I admit I was wondering what a stevedore was doing at this ritzy museum fundraiser. A stevedore job pays the bills, but I'm aiming for a career as an artist. However, I'm really here because I hate myself for the rest of my life if I didn't try to see you again. Maybe I'm a fool, maybe think we're too different, but I had to try. Well, I'm very flattered and very poor. Are you always this nervous? Oh, I'm not very good with women. I've spent all my time working ever since I was 10 years old. My father died. I've never had a chance to date very much. Lately, I've spent my free time going to school. I'm starting to think we're more alike than when I first thought. My mother died when I was very young, so I was raised by my father, who's apparently gotten around this town. What kind of artiste are you? Oh, I'm a painter. I'd like to do a little sculpting. Oh, interesting. But I think that an artiste would know enough not to wear work boots with his tuxedo. And we're really focusing on that. And when did the
Steam?
the steam, or what they consider to be, I don't even know.
I don't know either.
Oh, I said I explained, didn't I? I was hoping nobody would notice. I'd have blown 2 weeks' pay to fucking see you to rent this tux. I didn't have enough left over to rent fancy shoes. I had to see you again. You spent all your money just for little old me? My goodness, I don't know what to say. Say you'll dinner with me some evening. I'll have to trade my shoes for the money. It may seem a little odd, but I promise I'm harmless. But I'd be honored to spend an evening with you and show you the sights around town, meaning my cock. Well, I don't usually, but you've gone to a lot of trouble to find me. I think I can trust you. Wow, we're dumb. Really? You'll do it? Oh, thank you. You won't regret it. Make a memorable evening. I'll paint for you. Put on socks for you. I'll dance for you. I'll sing for you. Anything you want.
It's just so painful.
It is. Well, there's no need to get carried away now, Stevedore. Let's see how dinner goes first. Of course, you're absolutely right. I don't seem too anxious, do I?
Anxious isn't the word I would have used.
Yeah, desperate is more like it. Maybe just a little bit, but that's okay.
Come on, Laura. Like, have some fucking standards.
She's poor, remember. Okay, I'll take a deep breath and calm down. I'll be fine. Do whatever you want.
That's right, she probably doesn't have a place to sleep.
That's
probably
true.
why.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship, Steve. I like you already.
Ew, gross.
Whore!
You literally just met.
Let's go back to the party, Steve. I got work to do on you.
Laura was the real whore all the time. Come on, Laura, at least do it with somebody that gives you free laundry.
Yeah, by the way, she can't talk about his shoes because I says gross.
Yeah. I love this music so much.
This turkey developed new legs!
Yeah, it does that sometimes. I'm sure it's fine. Alright, we're just gonna check around. We might actually be done with all the fucking conversations!
I think so. I think it's mystery time!
What? Okay, we're going that way apparently.
The game has decreed it so!
Going the long way around. Hopefully there's not murder right in front of everybody.
That would be hilarious. Night. Oh, God.
Anxiety.
Oh, excuse me.
I don't think you can go in here now.
I think it's gotta tell us that you cannot come in here anymore.
Okay, I can.
Oh, well.
Oh, because...
Oh.
So let's just go back here quickly. Because now I think I can click this. So, if you click on that...
The dagger shows Pittsburgh's high degree of craftsmanship. Is Pittsburgh a steel town?
Yeah, I think. Well, it's Pittsburgh Steelers, so.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so beautiful museum replicas. I think that's just for us to realize that there's one missing.
Nothing new here. Yeah, I thought there was something you had to do to like trigger, but maybe not. Maybe it is just.
Yeah,
like,
I think it's just for us.
You'd be like, oh look, it's empty.
Hey Himmler, I'm in your shop. Interesting that we can't save in here.
No. Probably, I don't know, maybe because kind of like glitches things out. Let's do it again.
Remember, Sierra fans, save early, save often. Now, let's go further the plot.
No, let's do something that's not talk to people.
Oh,
for
thank
fucking
God.
seconds.
My throat's getting raw. Oh, Mastodon.
I think I can't remember the layout. So
Tiniest dinosaur ever.
We're gonna go up here. Oh, Axon! Tourists are not allowed in this room at this time. You are disturbing the paintings. Ross, you leave now. March near.
My name's not Rouse.
My name is Chicka, some shaded.
Yeah, by the way, it's very important to know all the paths in this game because...
Yeah.
Suspended overhead by thin wires, a pterodactyl, frozen in mid-swoop, presents a most horrific tableau. A fairly accurate model of...
Struthiomimus.
Thank you. Or...
Ostrich mimic.
Cool.
Gotcha, fam.
The male and female triceratops. Hey, I managed that one! Look, every inch the something something.
It's like you better if you watch Power Rangers.
Oh, that's true.
Hey!
Ah! Where'd the eyes come from? It's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. His name is Rex. Ain't that clever? Ooh, giant bone. Oh my God! Oh, I forgot about that. Thank you. Welcome to the Leyendecker. Is this the Rex saying it? Welcome to the Leyendecker Museum display. My name is Rex, and I like to tell you all about myself. I am the type of dinosaur known as Tyrannosaurus Rex, which means king of the tyrant lizards with tiny, tiny hands.
Slap fights.
Although I was not the largest type of dinosaur, I was a large predator ever to walk the earth. Some of my friends were 40 feet long and weighed 8 tons with teeth that were 6 inches long. You modern elephants don't weigh more than 6 tons. I lived between 250 and 65 million years ago because we dinosaurs believe in Christ during a period known as the Age of Dinosaurs, also called the Mesozoic era. And I think they continue on to the Paleolithic.
Don't ask me.
Yeah.
I suck at history.
The first complete skeleton of a Tyrannosaurus Rex was found just 24 years ago in Montana in 1902. That must have confused a lot of people. Although there were many meat-eating dinosaurs, I was considered the best killing machine to ever live. Oh my god, my throat. Speaking of which, I'm feeling a bit hungry. Would you like to volunteer to be my next meal?
Hi, Rex.
Yeah, the insurance must love that.
Rex?
Feels like fake leathery reptile skin. Now keep your hands off. I'm dinner! A small sign identifies dinosaurs as iguanodon, which means iguana tooth. Interesting. However, from the Tyrannosaurus Rex point of view, this dinosaur could be identified as dinner. A fine painting of a mighty Brontosaurus, the thunder lizard. That's interesting. This huge creature with its tiny brain is currently the subject of a controversy. Dr. Earl Douglas from the Carnegie Museum of Natural History believes that current Brontosaurus displays have the wrong heads mounted on their skeletons. Interesting. However, Dr. Othniel Marsh, maybe, who originally discovered the Brontosaurus, believes the heads on current displays are correct. Only time and more fossil evidence will conclusively prove something we could not care about does not affect our current day. A sign on the dinosaur bone just says, please touch. Either these bones feel lonely or the museum wants you to... Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It was like,
fuck it, don't
have
care.
a more intimate experience.
We've done
with
so
it.
much talking, let's just take shit.
Pick it and put it in your purse. I can also switch off too if you want to break.
Sure.
I don't think there's anywhere you can go in here. Yeah.
Well, at least not right now.
Down here. What?
Did we go through both of the doors?
I'm the wrong one. Fucking fuck. Oop, no. Bitch!
She just won't walk in the fucking door! Aha. Why is there a dog in armor? House pet tastefully prepared for battle in 16th century armor. Okay.
See if armor is empty. Is this interesting tapestry?
I'll see you take this one.
A rare 17th century English tapestry, which tells the story of the Teutonic warrior cockroaches that crossed into England from Germany and besieged the castle of Rochefort on Essex. Although the cockroaches managed to storm the castle walls after a 90-day siege, the knights of the castle managed to squash the invaders when they reached the castle's inner keep. Since that great battle, the castle of Rochefort on Essex has been free of cockroaches. Unfortunately, it has also been free of humans. 1 year after the great battle, everyone in the castle died of the plague.
Oh, funny.
Shortly afterward, the castle fell into disrepair and sank into the swamp.
Yeah.
So something you can do too is you can clicky click and hide.
And the music changes.
It did change. That's kind of funny, actually.
For reasons we'll explain in the next episode.
I think some funky debugging or funky coding on that. That's where I want to go. Yes.
Already?
I just want to look.
Oh.
Plaque says that this is the missing link. Well, he's hardly missing if it's right here. So this is the Life Mask exhibit.
That's fucking creepy.
This head is French Canadian. You wonder if French Canadians are anything like Creoles and Cajuns.
I mean, we're all French, apparently.
No, French Canadians like a whole different...
That's true.
There's Quebecois. They have their own language, and I don't understand it even taking 5 years of French. This is the Life Mask exhibit. You haven't seen this many dead-looking, expressionless faces since your accounting class at the university.
Love it.
I just want to show that because I think it's cool. There's a door here. It's an unmarked wooded door with faded flecks of white paint on it.
Interesting.
Door is locked. When you touch the doorknob, you get a heavy coating of dust all over the palm of your hand.
So no one's been from this side in a while.
Yeah. Traditional sort of hinged transom that can be open and closed for ventilation. It seems to have a lot of dust on it as if it hasn't been used for a long time. That's interesting.
Also, 13 likes! Thank you guys so much.
Don't touch it, you don't know where it's been. It's the darkness.
Classic.
It's the void. Ooh, we're in the Egyptian exhibit. The placard says this is the granite stele depicting Horus and Thoth. Go with the Thoth exhibit. Found in the temple of Amon-Ra. The stele was modified during the reign of the pharaoh Akhenaten. Akhenaten? I think that's probably how you say it.
Akhenaten.
Akhenaten. Then restored during the reign of Tutankhamun.
The only way I know that is from Secret World.
Okay. The sepulchral still found in a tomb of the 6th dynasty. It tells the story of Una, born during the reign of King Teta, who served under Teta's successor, Pepi.
Pepsi?
Una died during the reign of King Merenra. Well, whatever. I can't say all those words. Oh, shit. Granite steel, depicting Horus and Thoth, and then Temple Amon-Ra, steel. Oh, it's the same one. It looks remarkably like a glass case in the shape of a pyramid. A small card informs you that this case contained the famous dagger of Amon-Ra, which is now missing. So that's on there. That must be the plaque. Let's touch it. Oops.
Oops.
Congratulations, you cracked the case of the dagger of Amon-Ra.
I love it. That's awesome. I don't think I've ever done that.
I'm glad I get to show you this.
You question him.
Yeah.
Where were you on the night of the 13th?
Mummified corpse of Amenophis the Third, also known as Amenhotep the Third. Or how many names do you fucking need? Jesus. We built large temples to Amon-Ra, cool, at some places I don't want to talk about, and other places where he marched to some other place and built a mighty rebellion. He also ruled over some other people, Mesopotamians, I know that one, since his kingdom was quite large.
Oh, Belandra says, just FYI, current theory is the Brontosaurus is a different genus. Ooh. Interesting. In other words, that they came later, or it's like a completely different species?
Let's go check this out over here. The card identifies a slab of black basalt as the Rosetta Stone. Hieroglyphs and letters from the English alphabet are clearly engraved on the stone. The Rosetta Stone was found by a French artillery officer among the ruins of Fort Saint-Julien near the Rosetta mouth of the Nile River in 1799. It came into the possession of the British government after the capitulation of Alexandria. Rosetta Stone, currently on loan to the Dagger Museum, is the key to modern translations of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs into English text. You notice that half of the Rosetta Stone seems to be missing from the display, replaced by a small card that reads, Artifact 310 removed from display for research on 9/1/26 by OM, Olympia Miklos.
Ah.
Do we... Hold up a second.
3 different species make up the genus Brontosaurus. That would kind of make sense, because there's a lot of them that look very similar.
How do we... I thought there was a way to... Hold on. Maybe I have to... Let me do this. Is this how I do it? I thought there was a way to, like...
Oh, can I do like a rubbing of it?
Maybe you... Do you have... Is it a rubbing that you have to do? I can't remember.
Possibly. We may not have the tools for that right now.
Stuff. Nope. Feels like last. Oh, I want you to pick it up. Oh, that's how you do it. O, B, C, D, E... O, B, C, A, B, C... D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N.
I think that's how we translate the login thing to make sure that you own it.
Did that work? Sorry guys, this is important.
We want to make sure we give you the good
yes.
ending.
Okay, we got
Ah,
it. Okay,
good
cool.
call.
Hieroglyphs. Not real hieroglyphs, but for the purposes of this game.
It'll work.
Alright, let's save. You see some stuff going on in the background. Somebody spilled some ketchup, it looks like. Ironically, there's a gold Ankh medallion, the ancient Egyptian symbol of life, resting in a pool of blood. Oh.
Which is oddly fresh.
Inner mummy coffin, which was contained in the exterior mummy coffin to the left, and identified from the cartouches of both coffins. The occupant was probably Hatshepsut, whatever, the female pharaoh. Okay, this is actually something that's really interesting to me, because... The way I thought this happened in the game was it starts out as a very small droplet and you leave and you come back and it slowly gets larger. And it didn't work. It's just like immediately big.
Well, remember, this is the second version of the game.
Yeah, so mummy, coffin, built in blah blah blah, it's inside and out. Decorated with large figures, vignettes, and inscription of the Book of the Dead. Outer mummy coffin, that's the one that contained the other one. I can open it. Cool. Mummy case is sealed shut as it's remained for 2,000 years. Let's open this one. Oh shit, I meant to click the thing down below. Fuck! Oh well.
Oh!
Oh no, somebody had a bad day.
Oh, thank God I don't have to do his voice anymore.
Yeah.
He's spilling ketchup! Won't someone think of the children?
Dr. Carter's flesh is looking rather pale as he is not feeling well. Perhaps it's because he's lost a lot of blood. I meant to do the thing on the floor though. Hold on a second. Can I not go back?
I think you
How
can.
do you load? Restore.
Yeah.
Sorry guys. I want to make sure that this isn't going to disappear.
Yeah, because we may need something from here.
Yeah, looks can be deceiving.
Oh, whatever.
Magnified piece of the ancient exhibit. So this is interesting. Apparently the shoe's owner stepped in some blood. It apparently belongs to a dainty foot.
That was very important. There's something gold there, but it just will not allow us to
pick it up and place it in your purse. That
works
too.
okay.
That's what I meant to do. So,
the Ankh.
You see the initials PS engraved on the back of the Ankh medallion. Remember Patasha Tubb Smith was wearing a pretty one? So what's
Agent
interesting,
Smith.
we've got a heel, unless he's got a dainty foot, and he don't look dainty.
Everyone is guilty!
Okay, let me resave.
Oh, you can't.
Okay, well, sorry, we have to do this. I figured we could do the investigation, and then we'll probably finish out right there, right?
Yeah.
Moss. I love the sound effect and the build-up.
This scared the crap out of me when I was a kid.
It's a really fucking terry face. Yeah, GC, this is the first, like, death that wasn't us.
Yeah, so I don't know how you guys are gonna count this.
Oh yeah, probably because he lost a lot of blood. Dr. Carter seems to have suffered a severe trauma to the chest area.
He's still suffering.
A red fluid appears to be licking out Dr. Carter's chest wound. His mouth is gaping wide, showing you some fine dental work. This was a man who took pride in the appearance of his teeth. Perhaps for the first time in his life, Dr. Carter's hair is in disarray. Pippin has a flower in his lapel, but it looks quite innocent. Pippin's pants are neatly pressed, but there are streaks of blood and a damp stain.
Oh, ew.
They're actually pretty accurate in terms of what happens on death. That is
Oh,
not great.
that's a good point. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. Slight bulge in Pippin's jacket as if he's carrying something of an inside
But
pocket.
wouldn't we smell the corpse before we saw the corpse?
Well, you're doing the eye. It's the magnifying glass that gets you like the closer look.
True.
Dr. Carter seems to have suffered. Oh yeah, we did that. I think. Yeah, I think that's probably fine.
It says there's a bulge. Isn't there something we can take out of his pocket? Yeah, let's talk to him. Where were you with the night of the 13th?
Let's do this. Fluid appears to be blood. This might explain Dr. Carter's pale appearance. A close look at the dagger reveals the words "Made in Pittsburgh" stamped in part of the blade that is not buried. So this is not.
So there were
the
two
one.
daggers that were taken from the case.
Apparently. To your naked eye, the rough surface of the dagger handle doesn't appear to hold any fingerprints, but that's something for the coroner to examine in detail.
Yeah, when does he get here?
No cavities in his teeth, the tongue arched as if to say "irk." You're not sure if the gaping mouth meant he was trying to scream or that rigor mortis is setting in, stretching his face muscles. However, he's only been here for a short time. Pippin isn't breathing, but you detect the smell of garlic on his breath. It isn't a pleasant smell. No signs of scratches or bruises on his flesh. That could mean the murderer, assuming this wasn't a suicide, knew Dr. Carter well enough to get close and stab him without arousing suspicion. Or it could mean that Dr. Carter was completely taken by surprise when someone assaulted him from the shadows.
But where are the shadows in this room?
The flower is fake. It has no detectable smell. A tube runs from the back of the flower behind the lapel down to a squeeze bulb inside the vest.
Oh,
when you
my
squeeze
God.
the bulb, a weak stream of water squirts you in the eye. Doesn't
Really?
seem like something he'd have, but...
No, that's out of character for him.
Yeah. Yeah, from the smell of the damp stain, it appears that Dr. Carter was quite surprised by the stabbing. Yeah.
We were too!
Jack is free of blood, but there's a bluish stain on one lapel. A close look and a sniff of the stain makes you think that it's grape juice. That's interesting.
Not wine, but grape juice.
Yeah. The bulge is on one side is ruining the carefully tailored lines of the tuxedo.
Seriously, where's this bulge?
I think that might have been... Kept his ears very clean.
Ew.
Hairs are greasy as if he washed it today. Has a slight smell of cigarette smoke, which is probably from the party. I think, in terms of the magnifying glass, I think that's everything we needed. Pardon me, let's conclude the blood on the vest is coming out of the wound on his chest. Yeah.
Oh, good call.
Just like trying to make sure there's nothing. Yeah, that's the grape juice comment.
Time to manhandle him.
Yeah. You reach into Pippin's tuxedo jacket, you find a notepad in his inner pocket. Pick it up and place it in your purse. Feels fake. A bit of water trickled out of the center of the flower. You don't want to touch this dagger. It's evidence you don't know where it's been. Don't touch it. It's evidence.
What was that from?
Clue.
Thank you.
Where it's like the colonel, like, as the girl reaches for it, he's like, "Don't touch it," and he grabs it. And
Yeah,
he's like,
it's
"That's evidence." Squish. You poke Pippin's right eye. Tear tickles out. Poke him in his eyes. Eyeball feels squishy.
What are we doing?
Right. I know, it's really gross. I don't think we really need to do that.
We're worse than that chicken
Inappropriate.
white.
That'd be highly improper, Laura.
Ah!
Laura. Nothing in his text of lint. I think that might be it. Nothing.
JC says, at least I can count that.
Mustache feels stiff.
Giggity.
I think that's probably it.
Yeah.
Nice material. Alright.
Of which he's the same color of now.
He's very blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-da. I got the
Who
clock
kills
before.
at 8:15?
8, because he's already dead.
Oh, true. You scream like a banshee, lass. Did you kill the man? No, I just walked in here and found him. I suppose that would explain your screaming then. Did you see the murderer? No. Alright, I'll talk to you later after you've had a chance to calm down now. Just don't go trying to leave the building. And that is a great bookend for tonight.
I think there's a mini cutscene first.
There
before we get
is,
to a
so we're
save
gonna
point.
make sure you guys get to see that.
Act 3. That was honestly the slowest act of the game. It speeds up.
Yes.
The next one will be like probably the longest, the second longest or whatever, but at least we'll be doing stuff.
Yeah.
On the cutting edge. And we'll do a little talking, but excellent work. Your father would be proud of you. Yeah. Having already interrogated the guests, Detective O'Reilly is now discussing the murder with the staff members as they leave the party. It would be best if you don't interfere. Even though we stole a bunch of shit. It is now 10. Took a long time to process this all.
That's a quick fucking statement.
Yeah. New character.
Sorry, who are you?
Probably should take this one.
Yeah. Hi, Miss Bow. I'm Ernie Leach. Dr. Carrington told me you could stay a while and talk to the staff. I've gotta lock the door, so don't come and find me. Oh, so just come and find me when you're ready to leave. Dr. C also has the key, but you don't want to bother him about that. Thank you, one black guy in this game.
Yeah.
Just be careful where you go. Wolf will get upset if he finds you downstairs. Good luck to you.
Checking the turkey for clues.
Did you manage to learn anything from your interviews, Detective O'Reilly? Don't you be bothering your little head about it, lass. It's my job, sir.
Oh, this is an official murder investigation, Miss Bow. Do not be interfering.
Okay, Third Reich, I didn't mean to interfere. I just want to know what's been going on. Any leads so far? Dr. Carter died as a result of someone sticking a gift shop dagger in his chest now. What more do you need to be knowing? Well, for one thing, who did it? Someone who didn't like him, that'd be my guess. Brilliant deduction. If you think that you can do better now, I can try.
Oh, wunderbar. Now we've got the amateurs involved.
I may not be a detective, but I'm terribly clever. And I saw 9 people dying before.
Yeah, but you kind of
Did.
got lucky.
Yeah,
because it
that's
was more
true.
like there was nobody
who's
left.
Flip
Yeah.
a coin. You get the blame.
Yeah.
Just be staying out of me way, lass, and don't be destroying the evidence now. Certainly not.
Well, just steal it all.
Huh.
Yeah.
Skitters off.
I think that's a good
Alright.
place to save.
Can I say? Okay, cool.
Act 3. Yeah.
Awesome. So we're going to
So
go ahead
much
and wrap that up
conversation.
here. Now, I think next week you're traveling, right?
Yes, and so actually I will be streaming this Sunday to make up for the fact that I will not be streaming next Sunday.
Yay!
So
What are you streaming Sunday?
I am gonna play this game. I don't remember what it's called, but the concept is you're a wife trying to find your husband that went to an island and disappeared, and you're trying to track down and piece together what happened to him. So we're gonna
Ooh.
check that out and see what that's all about.
Kind of like Mist meets Murder?
It seems like maybe a bit, yeah, or like the kind of Subnautica feel of like, well, you're thrown into this place and you need to figure out what the hell happened.
That sounds kind of cool.
So, we'll see what happens. I haven't played it before.
Awesome. Well, if you'd like to join, you haven't already yet, you want to hit the subscribe button down below. Also, 15 likes!
Thank you, guys.
Honestly, this warms my heart. I'm so glad you guys are loving this. I love...
Bryce!
Bryce, what's up, dude? I love bringing you guys these kind of great games that we grew up with. It's like walking back through time for us.
I get to play it finally. I never played the
Yay!
game before. I've always watched her play it, so.
I wonder one of these days, did you ever play any of the Police Quest games that I had?
I tried. I'm honestly not
First
that
one
good
sucks.
with
Second
these
one's
games.
better.
I'm just not good at them, honestly. Like, especially Police Quests, you really gotta think outside the box. And
True,
like,
and you have to drive and you have to shoot.
and you have to also like check your tires. If you don't do it, then like
Yeah,
some bad
that's
shit.
weird.
And I was just like, really, I don't really like that.
But
kind
I
of
love it
contrived
because they actually brought someone on who was either a former policeman or was a current policeman, and so they make you go through all the things like that police at the time were supposed to do, like you know how you had to have your gun holstered and things like that, which adds to the realism, and I really enjoyed.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if you ever want to play it on the stream or watching
Totally.
you do it.
Ooh, or do like a space quest or a quest for
Oh
glory.
god, all I remember is chickens.
Yay! Oh, I love Space Quest. Freaking gory, Space Quest 3, but probably one of my favorites. Took me forever to figure out how to not get made into hamburger. But anyways, we're going to bring that to you guys later. So thank you so much for joining. Thank you for all the likes, the subscribes, the sponsors, of course, our wonderful mods. We will be back on Sunday, which I'm very curious to see this game.
We'll see how
It
it
sounds like a
goes.
lot of fun. Monday, we are going to be cutting a bloody swath to Canada through a bunch of undead. We will fucking get there no matter how much you people stop me. And next Friday, I think we're going to do a wonderful ASMR version of the original, not the original, but the remake original of Prince of Persia for a
Nice.
lovely, relaxing Friday night. So thank you guys so much, and we will see you, awesome people, this Sunday.
Yeah, have a good night, y'all.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for hanging.
Stuck in the game.
You cannot leave. More death might happen.